Welcome to episode 126 of the 5 Letters podcast. It's myself, Yells. You got Bez to the right of me. You got Cam to the left of me. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Yes, Bez, Cam, we're back again for another episode of the 5 Letters podcast. Episode 126, like I just said. Talk to me. How's life? How's your past 2 weeks been? What's going on? What's new?
I've been chilling. That's not new. That's old. I've been doing that forever. It's been like past 2 weeks been fairly good. Went to my uncle's 70th birthday. Long time living.
Yeah, that was a good day. And he was telling everyone that he ain't gonna be here for much longer. Yeah. He was like, I'm out.
Everyone's like 20 years more. He was
like, no, sir.
And I obviously went to the cinema a few times. Yeah. What to watch Fantastic Four. I think it was a good movie. Other than that, just been chilling like usual, working, trying to not work.
Don't say that too loud.
I mean, trying to not work I'm working, obviously. I'm going to my job. I'm doing my job. I'm trying to not be doing my job. In that, I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to not be there no more.
I get that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've just been chilling. Like you lot.
For me, it's been pretty chill as well, to be fair. I haven't been going to the office I went in yesterday for the first time, which is weird. I feel like you save so much money not going to the office. It's unbelievable. Like just because 3 days a week, it doesn't feel like you're paying a lot, but it's like £12 a day just on travel. And obviously if you're not bringing food in, that's another probably like tenner plus a day. So like that's like £60-70 a week you're spending. And it's just like, I'm like, because when I got to like yesterday, I was like, rah, I've got a lot more money in my account left than I normally do at this point. What's going on? I'm like, it's because it's because I'm going office. So
being out of the house is expensive.
Literally, as soon as you step out, it's like £10, £20 gone, £30 gone. But it's been chill. I haven't done much. I went to Six's cricket place yesterday, which was alright. It wasn't great. It was very like. We had like 45 minutes, and obviously with crickets, like we probably just done like 4 overs or something, but because we were rushing, just pressed okay, and I think he gave us like 16 overs each or something. So
16 overs.
Yeah, so it's basically the whole game is so it's quite long. But they also have
what is that?
It's like an activity kind of experience, cricket, like batting cages and stuff. It's like the cricket version of that.
Oh, okay.
So you're in a little net in, and then they just have a machine that shoots cricket balls at you, and you can up the speeds and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cool, but I just think it's probably more for people who actually enjoy cricket. I was like, why not? I'll go check it out, sort of thing. And then they've got a fielding version though as well. So they have like 2 games set modes now. So apparently that's new, but the fielding version is cool. Like I enjoy the fielding side more than the batting side. So that was
just
cool.
Shoots the ball out and you have to try and catch it.
You have to catch it and then throw it into a bit that lights up. So it's like it'll have like an area. So it might say like 6, 4, 2, and then those 3 will light up, and then you have to catch it. And then throw it at that area, again various speeds. So like the first speed is so slow, it's just like so easy. And the top speed is quite quick. It's like you have to it just slaps your hands. It's hard to catch that one, but that one was alright. But the batting, I'm like, even when we were in school times, like playing cricket, I feel like I never really enjoyed the batting side.
You didn't
of
like the batting?
Nah, I was in the cricket team as well.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was there as well.
Yeah, but
you were on the cricket team.
We only played like 1 game.
Yeah, versus Twyford we played,
and they smoked us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. We were just like, as soon as they got out of the bus or whatever, it was like, this is not going to be our day.
They all had like the kits, they had like the hats on and everything. We were just there in like our PE uniform.
We would, and they were wearing, the whole white thing.
Yeah.
We're like, nah, not
this is going to be long.
Not at all.
But even then, like, I think I was like the last batter in the team because I was a bowler and then fielder, and then I would bat only because if I had to. I remember like we went to the shops and then like came back and I got told off because they're like, you might be batting soon. I'm like, I'm not batting, man. It's fine. But I think I was meant to bat. So I was like, oh.
Yeah. I think I was one of the first batters. If I remember rightly. Like maybe one or two or maybe three. I think I was like one of the, like I liked batting. Batting was fielding. I was like, this is boring. Like just standing around.
It's all boring.
I mean, it's all kind of boring, but at least when you're batting, you're actively like. I feel like batting and bowling, you're playing the game. I feel like when you're fielding, you're spectator. Like
you're just on the pitch spectator.
You're just on the you're literally on the pitch spectator. You're like the referee. Like
just waiting for it to come to you. And
waiting for something to happen. Like the only part of fielding is that your job is just to return the ball to the action quickly. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
That's your participation. You're basically like, when you're watching football and the ball goes into the crowd or something and then the crowd just throws the ball back.
Yeah.
Down. That's what you do.
That's fun, man. It's nice to catch the ball and throw it back. See how quickly you can catch it and stuff. It's good stuff. And that's pretty much been it for me. I borrowed my brother's car this week because his wife is away, so she's not driving it. So he's like, you can just take it for a bit and have a spin. So that was fun. Had a bit of fun in a fast car. So I was like, I need to upgrade sometime. So much fun.
What car was it?
It's a mini Cooper, but it's like a sports version.
One.
So I think it's like 230 or 40 horsepower sort of thing. I was on the motorway today and like just put my foot down a little, like you put it down and I didn't realize how fast I was going. It just next thing I was like 94 miles per hour. I'm just like, bloody hell. It's like my car, it takes forever to get there.
Yeah, it's like with our cars driving on a regular road, you might get 30 by accident.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
put it back a bit.
Literally, that's like a motorway. I'm just there like, it's like, oh, and you just ease off a bit. That's going fast. I didn't realize. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, so I was enjoying that for the week. That was my fun this week.
Sounds like fun. I'm trying to experience that soon.
But how's your week been?
Yeah, mine. I hadn't done too much either, to be fair. I was at obviously our uncle's party as well, like Cam just mentioned. And then other than that, I went to literally. Earlier today, I went and watched QPR versus Brentford pre-season friendly.
Pre-season?
Yeah.
After you dragging my name.
I was there in the stadium in person. It's different. It's very different. So for context, people, Bez paid £15. £10.
All right. It goes up.
All right. He paid £10 to not watch Arsenal lose to Tottenham because he was too busy working.
So I paid £10 for Arsenal's pre-season package where they have, I think, 5 games and you can watch all 5 games.
He's already going to one. So
I'm going to one.
So that knocks off one.
Yeah.
The other one, they lost to Tottenham and he barely watched it because he was working.
Yeah. And then I watched the other 2.
Where 15-year-olds are playing.
The 15-year-old played versus Tottenham as well.
So even worse.
And we beat AC Milan and we beat Newcastle in those 2.
Who cares about that? You're losing to Tottenham.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
That's bad, but did you not beat Brentford?
No, of course not. What do you mean?
That's a local rivalry.
Yeah, but you're not expecting the Championship club to beat the Prem club.
Pre-season, man. Brentford are playing 15-years in that.
No, they weren't.
They haven't really got anyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, they weren't. They were playing grizzled veterans. Like, if anything, QPR were playing 15-year-olds. But it was a good game. Like 1-0. Brentford scored in the second minute, and then it was a pretty much back and forth even game from there.
Okay.
Like QPR never really seemed like they were going to score, but they had some chances. To be fair,
yeah,
it was a decent day out. I only bought the tickets literally yesterday because I was like, oh, there's loads available still, and it was like 20 quid, I think, and I was like, I'm not doing anything before the podcast.
Yeah.
Go to the gym, then go watch QPR get beat. Why not?
I was so close to doing that, I think last weekend, where I was chilling at home, and then I was walking back to my house and I heard the stadium like stuff going on. I was like, should I just rock up and just go and
just buy a ticket?
Yeah, just buy a ticket. But I was like, nah, I can't be asked. So maybe another time. I can't be asked for this.
You definitely should, man. Especially season's coming up soon. You definitely that could have been the first game of the season. Actually,
so they started today. For the yesterday for League 1 and League 2, I think, and then there was the game today. But I think last week was their last preseason game. I was like, nah, I can't be asked. It's too long. I can't be asked for that atmosphere right now.
But yeah, it's true. It's rowdy.
Yeah.
The QPR game was killing me because obviously it's pre-season friendly, so like the vibe is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So like there was a lot of like children and like women as well, like partners of fans who usually wouldn't come with their partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like I saw one woman googling, what did she Google? She googled most goals scored by a goalie. But then it was killing me. She was sitting in front of me, so I was just kind of watching her phone. It's kind of rude of me, but still. So she googled most goals scored by a goalie, and it just gave her hockey results because obviously they use goalie as like the name of the goalie. Mm-hmm. And then she like was trying to figure out. I could see the wheels turning. She was like, okay, if it's not goalie, what do we call him in football? And then she was like, oh, goalkeeper. Most goals scored by a goalkeeper. And then it was something like, I don't know, 16 or something, because someone was a penalty keeper.
There's that Brazilian Don who scored like 100 goals or 1,000 goals or something. No, I think it's like 110 goals or something, because he's a penalty taker. And I can't remember his name, but he scored, maybe Premier League will probably be like or less than 16. I think Tim Howard and I have like a couple, and Paul Robinson's got a couple, but
yeah. It was like the AI answer, so it probably was lying to her. But I feel like it was like, or maybe it was 160.
It could be 160 to be fair.
But so I was cracking up at that, and then this other woman was like really getting stuck in, but she kept calling Kwame Poku Dembele. So they have basically two wingers. One is Dembele, one is Kwame Poku. There's only two black guys on the pitch at the time. And then whenever Poku had the ball, go on Dembele, go on Dembele.
My God.
And I was like, oh my days. I was just there cringing, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, I get it. You don't know the players or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's so bad.
Yeah, unless you're sure, be careful. Just don't say it.
Yeah, that's so bad. And to be fair, Dembele is number 7 and Poku is number 17.
Okay, so you can't even see numbers and be like, even though the numbers are different, but they're close enough that.
Yeah, but I'm like, that was rough. That was definitely rough. And then she was like, to her partner, she was like, why do you enjoy like doing this with me? And he was like, because I like the game. Yeah, but why do you enjoy doing it with me? And I was like, oh, brother. I was like, sorry.
Wrong answer.
Trap questions.
I was like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, man, I hate it had to be you. But
that's going to be me next week on Wednesday. I'm
going with your
partner? To the Emirates game. So we'll see if I'm going to be getting them questions.
Yeah. Actually, if you guys want to go to another one, we obviously I have the season ticket for the women's game, and the first game of the season we can't go to because we have a wedding. So I was literally saying, I was like, we can put it on the ticket exchange, but I was like, I'll ask around, see if anyone's interested in taking the tickets off our hand anyway.
What day is the first game of the season?
I think it's like September 6th.
September.
Yeah, it's still a little way away. September.
I don't think I can do that. I think we're doing something for Mum's birthday that day. Yeah, Saturday 6th.
Yeah, it'll be Saturday 6th actually. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you can't, you can't.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know. Probably put on the ticket exchange like closer to the time anyway. So let me know. But yeah, we were like, got a wedding, so can't go to the first game.
How does that work? You have season tickets, so you get tickets for every game, or do you have to? But you can just give them away to someone else.
Yeah,
you can sell them
who has
membership.
You have to be an Arsenal member,
and they have to buy them from you.
No, you can just give them.
But so you just give them for free, but then I'll transfer him money for it, sort of thing.
If he wants to, but
no, I was talking about if you gave it to like another person, like a
and if you give it to a random person, they'll sell it. But I don't know, but then you'll get the money in your account. So credited it.
So you get the ticket for the game.
Yeah.
You can list it on the ticket exchange, which is basically just reselling the ticket.
Yeah.
And that can be to a random person.
Yeah.
And then the money comes into my account as credit. And then I think you can use that money for your renewal next year.
Or cash it out on a certain day of every month. It's really weird. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But you can also, if you can't go to the game, you can just transfer it to a friend or family for free. Yeah. And then I guess you can privately arrange for them to transfer you some money if you want, or you can just give it to them for free.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm actually kind of upset. I knew, like, it was meant to be, there was a leak that game was going to be on the Sunday the 7th. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. So it's the next day after the wedding. Go to the wedding, have a good time, wake up, go watch the Arsenal. Go watch the Arsenal.
You're going to be like this at the wedding, just when you're
that's what we did at Elliot's wedding, because they had the Arsenal, the first game of the season, Arsenal Forest, and then everyone was just like watching it in all different places in the room.
I'm not that far.
He was like, "What's the score? What's the score?" Oh, yeah. We were in the like reception bit. I was like, "What's the score?"
Jokes. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not that far gone, but like it wasn't about watching the game on my phone. It was more about being there. But
who's it against?
London City Lionesses. So they're newly promoted and they're unaffiliated.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's that? But
they're like the only unaffiliated team in the in that high up. There's others, but they're definitely only in the WSL. I think they're the only in like the top 3 leagues or something.
Oh wow, okay.
But they used to be Millwall.
Right, okay.
They got sold off, and now they're not attached anymore. So, like, I guess that's where the Lionesses come from, because Millwall has like a lion on their badge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but no longer affiliated with that.
They're all selling their women's teams off nowadays.
They're selling them to themselves.
Yeah.
That's different. I think Millwall fully just sold
it off, but it's because they haven't got any people that can just buy it off them. Like
probably
Chelsea have their own. He's like, sell it to my side company.
And it's still Chelsea, still licensed, whatever. But yeah, this is owned by London City Lioness. Is owned by, I think her name's Michelle Kang, something like that.
Okay,
and she's like investor in women's football. She owns one of the clubs in the women's league in America. I can't remember what it's called, NWSL or something like that. And they're obviously all unaffiliated, so she owns them. And then I think she's like a part owner in Lyon women's football team, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lyon. They're the one. Yeah. Because I remember when Arsenal beat Lyon last year in the Champions League, everyone was like, have that, Michelle. So yeah, I think it's Lyon. So yeah, it'll definitely be a good game because they've recently been promoted and they have money and backing.
Yeah.
Like, they're almost like a Wrexham type situation, but higher up, because you have the women's teams that are affiliated with men's team who don't care about them, like you were just saying, just selling them off to themselves and just to move money around, whatever. But then you have Arsenal, Chelsea, who are obviously dominant.
Yeah.
United are decentish, City are decentish, and then you have London City Lionesses, who are their standalone club, who have a billionaire owner who just wants to win. So they've come up to the WSL. They just got promoted, and they've just been making signings. They've just been signing. I've been on Reddit, like, I don't know, just like London every day. London City Lionesses signed this person from Everton. London City Lionesses signed this person from Liverpool. London City.
That'd be interesting.
So I reckon it'll be a good game. I reckon Arsenal should still be winning.
Yeah,
but it should be a good game. But yeah, speaking of women's football, funnily enough, the Euros ended, and I guess Cam, you won the sweepstakes.
I won. I'm not happy that I won.
They say boo.
Yeah, I'm not happy that I won at all.
Yeah, because it stayed home basically. Stayed home. They've only done it again. To be fair, like, I wasn't mad that they won. Like,
now you're watching more of the football. You're getting into it. Some of your
Arsenal players.
Yeah, some of your people who are in the team. Yeah, you know what? I can get behind it.
It's not even like, I still don't want England to win, like, ever. But if it has to happen, at least it's like 7 Arsenal players.
Leah Williamson's lifting the trophy.
Yeah. At least it's like just for confidence, you know. They're gonna have that swagger coming into the next season. But
what was it? Beth Mead scored the goal, wasn't it? No, Russo scored the goal.
Russo scored the equaliser. Even though I'm still not sold on her. She might win the Ballon d'Or this year, though.
Russo.
because she was top goal scorer in the Prem.
Yeah.
Or the WSL.
Yeah.
Champions League winner.
Mm-hmm.
Euros
winner. Yeah, true, to be fair.
And like the other people that you could kind of talk about in women's football right now, from what I can tell, is Mariana Caldente, who's also an Arsenal player.
Yeah.
But she lost the finals because she's Spanish.
Yeah.
But she's also won 3 Champions Leagues on the trot. Only player to have ever done that, apparently.
Lauren James, because they won the Prem, I guess, and the Euros.
They ran the Prem and the Euros, but Lauren James was injured for a decent chunk.
Fair,
which is why this whole Euros was like, oh, she looks shaky.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So,
they went unbeaten as well, didn't they, Chelsea? Yeah.
I don't think anyone in Chelsea really is in with a shout at the moment because they're just a good team. I think Lauren James is obviously probably their best player. But,
yeah.
And she was injured. And then other than that, they're just a really good team.
Okay.
I think
Chloe Kelly?
She only played half a season, really.
Oh, okay.
Because she was frozen out at City.
Oh, so she got loaned in like
and then she
mid-season.
got loaned in Jan.
Oh, okay. I thought she got loaned in at the start of the season.
No, in Jan. There's me too. And then I found out, she was like just
frozen out.
As in just sitting on the bench.
Why?
Because the manager didn't like her.
Yeah.
She had a falling out with the manager. So like last season or season before, I don't know, I can't remember how long ago it was apparently, but yeah, her and the manager had some kind of falling out and she's just been riding the bench pretty much ever since.
Wow.
And then she was thinking about retiring. She was like, I'm gonna pack this in. And then she got the loan move to Arsenal and reignited her fire. And I'm just like, I can't believe it. How do you fall out with a player that's that good?
Like, yeah.
Like, it's wild. But so like I reckon if she played a full season at Arsenal, she would probably be in the shout. But I think because only half season at Arsenal. But off the Euros performance, like I'm like
that's why I feel like she's the one everyone's shouting about after the Euros.
Yeah. And then I think Williamson's in with a shout. Same thing as Russo. But
she's captain of both teams as well.
But defending is just less sexy.
Yeah. It's hard. It's like almost is impossible to win it as a defender, I feel like.
Yeah. And then other than that, literally, it's probably just Bonmati just before being a Barcelona player. But lost the Champions League final, lost the Euros, and then they obviously won domestically and whatever cup it is. I think they won both.
Okay.
But still, if you can't do it on the international stage and in the international competition.
But then if she's the Messi of the...
That's what I think.
Because she won the player of the tournament from the Euros, so that gives her some points towards it. And then
her team let her down.
Yeah, exactly.
Who was the person that missed, who tried to flick the ball in and missed?
Oh, that was Paruello.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, not Bonmati.
Okay.
No. Bonmati would have buried it. To be entirely fair to her, she's not playing them kind of games. She would have just buried that shit. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. I missed this first half.
Oh my! No, this was the finals. I think it was the second half.
Yeah, I missed. I think I got in at like the 60th minute or something, or 70. I think
it was late.
I didn't remember it.
Basically, it must have been late because I think she came off the bench, so I think it was quite late. Might have even been an extra time.
I think it was the first half of extra time because
I was going to say it might have even been an extra time.
I came down like before penalties started. Maybe half time of extra time.
Yeah.
And you told me about it.
But basically, ball gets played in. And I think it's because also she's left-footed.
Okay.
I think that's also probably what it is. But basically, striker in the 6-yard box or like attacker forward in the 6-yard box, ball comes in. I think she's left-footed. So I feel like she was already like, oh shit. But the ball's coming in from the wing and she tries to do one of them flicks.
A back heel sort of thing.
Like slide between the leg and one of them ones.
Oh, okay.
I just completely fluffed.
So not even a back heel, she's just like a Rabona sort of.
Yeah. Literally that. And
surely that's harder to do on your weak foot. Just knocking it towards the goal.
I think not, because I feel like you're just trying to, which is probably why she fucked it up as well, because it's a weaker foot.
Yeah.
But I feel like, what's it called? Like, you might be, the ball's coming at you. It wasn't coming particularly fast. But it's still
Yeah.
coming at you from thing, and you're just like, ah, shit, I got to get my left foot out the way and kind of whatever.
True, I
Whereas
guess,
she's
yeah.
just like, oh, okay, maybe I think I could just let it go. And
That's true. If you're standing
Yeah.
with your dominant foot forwards, then it's just
whereas
better balance.
I feel like
position.
But if it was on her dominant foot, it would just like, bam, straight.
Yeah.
Like, and it would have been. Thing.
Gotta work on that weak foot, man.
I guess so, but yeah, like, and then she missed the penalty as well.
Oh.
But
Having
Poor
a terrible
girl.
day.
Poor girl.
poor girl for sure. But yeah, like so. Yeah, I remember like the commentators were just like, "Oh, you gotta be just going. You can't be going for the fancy, the spectacular in
that
extra
time,
time,
yeah.
in the finals of the Euro. Just put the ball in the back of the net,
Literally, just lump it.
But yeah, man. So it'll be interesting. I think it should be an Arsenal player winning Ballon d'Or this year.
Do you know when they announced the?
Same time as men's.
Oh, okay.
Same
so
ceremony,
it's like
everything.
end of the year then.
But it's just.
But yeah, I think Bone Matty sounds like she might have a bit of tax to her.
I reckon she will.
Because I remember when Messi won it. When Lewandowski, like the COVID year, like just before that, where Lewandowski like did everything and then Messi still won it somehow.
Yeah.
When he won nothing, and then COVID happened when Lewandowski should have won it, so he didn't get his one, and then Messi just gets taxed because he's Messi. So
Yeah, I honestly would not be surprised.
yeah,
But I reckon, like obviously Arsenal men's, I don't think anyone's won it. Has they?
nah. The closest was Henri, who should have won it.
Should have won.
but he did it.
Nedved.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
Ridiculous.
But I feel like because the women's game isn't as deep, I feel like Arsenal women, like if not this year, maybe next year,
Yeah.
or whatever, they'll be within a shout of someone winning it at some point. 'Cause
Yeah.
the women's game is not that deep. There's not that many players from that many teams that these all would be competing against. And
Yeah.
Arsenal women's team is actually fantastic. So
Yeah, they've got a lot of good players.
they're with a chance. So yeah. Give it Russo this year and Chloe Kelly next year. Let's go.
Funny if Russo wins it because you were slandering her.
I still the thing is, my problem with her is that I think she's a great player. I just don't see her score as much as I
Yeah.
feel like
The way they talk about her, that she should be scoring.
and even last episode when we were going through it, and like she was tied with Bunny Shaw,
Yeah,
and Bunny played like half the games
Yeah.
that she played or something, and I'm like, when I watch Russo, I'm like, okay, give her the ball. Like I trust her dribbling. I trust her to make a pass. I trust her to do all of these things, which is great.
yeah.
But it's not that I don't trust her to score. I just don't see her score,
don't see her score.
as much. Like, whereas Blackstenius,
You want to give it to her? She's scoring.
She puts the ball in the back of the
she
net.
puts the ball in the back. Even in the Euros, I saw her score a few times.
Yeah.
Champions League final, I see her score. Like, she just, and I can imagine Blackstenius is like, one of them players that probably is frustrating because when they're like out of form or whatever, the ball's just going to be going here. There,
Yeah,
I can just
bouncing
imagine.
off her. She can't take a touch. Like, what are you doing?
I can just imagine that. I can imagine when Russo's not scoring, she's still contributing.
Yeah.
Whereas when Blackstenius is not scoring, it's like, get her off the pitch. Let's get this donkey off the pitch type vibes. But still, from what I've seen with my eyes, I'm like,
If I want one person in that box in the 90th minute of the game, it's Blackstenius.
Give it Blackstenius. So, who might be getting sold.
I say she's not staying at Arsenal, is
I
she?
don't think so.
But with all their attacking, like it makes like Chloe Kelly, Beth Mead, Russo, like they got a lot of forwards already.
They bought another one from Liverpool as well.
Yeah, the was that the young one or was that the captain?
Yeah, no, it's the young one.
Yeah,
No, wait, was she from Liverpool?
because they got the Taylor Hines.
Taylor
from
Hines is a
Liverpool.
fullback.
She's a
from
fullback.
Liverpool.
And then they got the young
Olivia
one from
Smith.
it. Yeah, Olivia Smith. She's from Liverpool as well, I'm pretty
Liverpool
sure.
as well.
Yeah, she's the 18-year-old.
Rated her. Yeah, she's young forward.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Canadian, I think she is.
Canadian.
Canadian.
They play football.
But again, they're a team where their women's team is way better than their men's, like competitive wise. Not like
Probably beat them in the match as well.
relatively.
Canadian men's, man.
Same like
we
USA.
could beat the Canadian men's in the match. We got a couple levels together.
Just get a couple of lads from down the pub.
Couple lads from around the corner.
Forgetting that, like, even though obviously the big sport is ice hockey, but the women are probably not playing that.
Nah. Do women play ice hockey? They must do.
They probably, I'm sure they do, but I don't think it's as popular.
Yeah. Because I've never seen it, but they must do. I feel like they have to. But it's such a brutal sport. I can't picture it.
It doesn't have to be though.
I mean,
No,
actually,
women do MMA. I'm sure they'll manage on ice hockey.
actually, there was a person in that Japanese reality show Terrace House.
Yeah.
There was a Japanese woman who played ice hockey on like a team in Japan.
Oh, okay.
And she got scouted by a Canadian team.
Yeah.
So I assume they must do.
Okay. I actually mean with like the pads and stuff as well, because like American football, I feel like I haven't seen any women's American football
I've
players.
definitely seen women in America.
I've seen women in American football too.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't, yeah.
But they don't play in like pads and stuff. Do they?
I think so.
They must do.
I remember, yeah.
But
If it's the same game,
It'll be rugby otherwise.
yeah.
Like, I've seen
And
women's
women play
rugby.
rugby,
I've seen
yeah.
women's rugby.
Yeah, well, I've seen women's.
I've seen women's hockey. I've seen women's like lacrosse and stuff. But just the ones
Yeah.
where there's big pads, I feel like I haven't seen them.
I've definitely seen women's American
Oh
football.
yeah. I must be
With like the helmets and everything.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that.
yeah.
Ice hockey, I haven't, but I imagine they do.
Yeah, they must do.
But I just don't think it's as popular. I feel like in America, and by proxy probably Canada as well, I feel like soccer is like the women's sport,
Yeah.
or like other than like athletics and whatnot as well.
Yeah.
probably as well. But yeah, I feel like it's like soccer.
Soccer. Yeah, because the men don't do it. So we'll let the women have that one. We have basketball. We've got American football. We'll let them have soccer.
Speaking of basketball, did you see that someone threw a dildo
Yeah.
on the WNBA court?
Gross.
I was like, what's wrong with you people? I feel like that's a hate crime.
Literally. It's so weird. Like, why would someone do that? How did they even get in? Like, they want some. Maybe they don't do searches there, but
They probably do, just lax.
they just saw whatever.
I mean, it's not a dangerous weapon or anything.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
weird
you're
to be
like,
bringing.
why are you bringing it
Yeah,
in?
what are you gonna do
Weird.
with this in here?
It's
Oh, I
definitely
forgot it
weird
was
to
in
bring
there.
it, but like, yeah.
It's one of them ones where people like, if people carry stuff on like planes and stuff, they're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
throw it for my bag, whatever. And you're just gonna bring it to the basketball game.
I'm gonna think you're gonna be doing some stupid shoots or something here. Like you're gonna be doing a video in the toilet.
OnlyFans.
That's what I'm thinking
True,
you're gonna be
true,
doing.
true.
Something like that. I'm like, yeah, nah, you got to bring that in.
Nah, I honestly, I think it was a man taking the piss.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely, like some guy. Like,
Thought it'd be funny.
women's basketball.
Yeah.
Have that.
Yeah, idiots.
But yeah, man. On the whole, though, to be fair, the tournament was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy England's matches very much. They were usually.
And they all just went to extra time penalties. It's like, just get it over with. 90 minutes. Come on, wrap this up. You don't in fun to watch.
Absolute shithousery. Like, I honestly can't fathom how they did that. Like the Italy game, 7th minute, 96th minute.
Yeah.
Actually rang. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then missed the penalty, but scored the rebound in the 119th minute, 118th minute,
something like that. Woeful penalty shootout against Sweden after again 120 minutes of nonsense.
and then a woeful penalty shootout by Spain.
Yeah,
I mean, that one was better.
It was better than Sweden one. Yeah,
most of their goals.
Chloe Kelly wrapped her one in. Bloody hell, that she
apparently like that's been recorded as like the hardest shot of the year so far.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
In men and women football.
Men and women, yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
by far as well. I think it was like
the horse
12.
gallop for her. She comes in with the horse legs.
Literally, that
Whacks it.
little hop skip she does just wrapped it.
It's true because she like obviously she had the one against Italy saved. And you could just tell she was like, "Oh, you ain't saving this. You can go the right way. You can do whatever you want. This is I'm just going.
If you save this, is breaking your hand."
Yeah, whammo. Yeah, smoked it.
Because I think the fastest shot is Isak on like 103 or 108 miles per hour, and her in this year.
Okay.
And then her one was like 121 miles per hour, so like 13 miles per hour faster as well. Is by far.
Put a foot for it, mate.
Yeah.
Literally, a rocket.
I don't like that Mariona Caldente missed her penalty though, because she's the Arsenal penalty taker.
Oh, well,
And, like-
Chloe Kelly's taking now for.
It'd be interesting. But I feel like I watched when I first saw the penalty. I was like, "What are you doing?" But then I was like, "Oh, she's trying to do what? Who's my man that used to play for Brentford?
Ivan Toney.
Yeah, what he does, like where you stare down the keeper.
Yeah.
And then ideally they move first. They can move first.
You just and then you get in the head.
Yeah.
So she ran up and just
barely ran.
So what Tony used to do was just a one step, just a one, like you stand by the ball, one step back, one step forward, bam. So like no run up at all. Just but then you don't even look at the ball. You look at the keeper the whole time, and just.
So she didn't do one step. She didn't run up.
It was that one, wasn't it? The like little steps.
Yeah, she did like really little steps. Garnered like no speed, and she was looking at the keeper the entire way. Didn't look at the ball. So that's when I was like, oh, she's trying to do like the thing. So she's coming out really slowly. Guess like that kind of thing of the keeper being like, shit, when's she gonna go?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna commit. And the keeper just coming in, and then she gets to the ball, and then she's like, oh, I gotta do something now, and it's like just so tame.
I feel like a slow run up is a lot worse than just being one step away from the ball. Because if you're one step away from the ball, although you've got less time to think about where you're shooting.
Yeah. The keeper has less time to think about it as well.
That's true. But I feel like, the idea was like I'm going to slowly creep up so that the keeper doesn't know when I'm going to go. So that then when I start to get close, she's like, okay, I got to commit. Yeah. And it just did not happen that way. So it was just such a tame shot. And I think, Hampton just dives afterwards. And I was like, easy. And then Bon Matty missed it.
I feel like a lot of the women had like weird run-ups.
A lot of players in general now, like men players as well, now have weird run-ups. I don't understand it
because the meta, really, you're trying to break the mold.
Yeah, trying to do something different.
Was it the ball, kick it?
Was it the Sweden game where the woman did like the weird like?
Yeah,
she started at a right angle to the goal, ran towards it, then turned and then shot with no power.
I was like, what is going on?
Like, just run up to the ball and smack it. What's all this?
Put the ball in the
dancing.
Just kick it.
Did you see that the England goalkeeper, is it Leah Hampton?
It's not Leah, something
but
Hannah Hampton, I think.
Hannah Hampton, yeah. She has like eye problems, so she got like depth perception issues.
No?
I don't know how she's the England goalkeeper. Yeah, apparently she was born with some issue where with her eyes that she can't see her depth perception is not very good.
Does she work? I assume she wears.
She must wear contacts to assist it, because I don't know how she's the goalkeeper for the team.
Talk about overcoming your
literally
setbacks, Jesus, and saving like a bunch of penalties.
Yeah, she's well in the penalty shootout as well. And that's quite a big thing. Like the ball's gone past you or diving sort of thing, or you're diving too early. But that's what I read somewhere that she's like she's like championing the charity now for it and stuff like that, because obviously she's lived her life of it sort of thing. Wow,
that is actually very impressive.
Yeah,
I'll definitely give her that. Yeah, man. So the World Cup next. It's going to be interesting. I think again, I think the US. I don't know. I feel like you can never count them out, but I don't think they're as strong as that generation of like Rapinoe and them people.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know who they have now in the US team, really.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest.
When is it? 2 years, wouldn't it be?
2 years, yeah.
And Spain are the current champions.
It was the England-Spain final then as well. So, last 3 finals have been England-Spain.
Was it England-Spain last time?
No,
it was England.
It was England-Germany.
Germany, yeah.
Okay, last 2 finals have been England-Spain. I'm like, will they run it back for the World Cup in 2 years?
Spain better be the one to bring it. England can't be winning the World Cup. Like they can have the Euros.
You can have the Euros.
We'll allow them that, but the World Cup,
best of the Euros, Europe, but not the World Cup.
Yeah, let Spain take. I want to see some African teams going and
Nigeria won the AFCON.
They won the AFCON. They've won like 12 AFCONs in a row. They literally won every AFCON.
I did not know that. That's
I think there's been like 13 or 14 women's AFCONs, and then they've won like 12 of them or something. It's crazy. I was looking. I think Ghana had one runner-up, and then I was curious. I was like, I wonder where we are. But we're not very good. Nigeria just win all of them. The Super Eagles, no. The Falcons, I mean, Super Falcons. The men are the Super Eagles. I think the women are the Falcons.
Oh, seen. Like it's just investment in it, and like promotion and whatnot.
Yeah,
like, you need these countries to actually get involved in like these kind of things.
Yeah,
or like involved in like putting some money behind it, put some promotion behind it, whatever, to kind of develop, you know, the girls from a young age. Really.
Yeah, to make it serious. Yeah,
I feel like that's why. Yikes! I feel like that's why the Caribbean as well. Some of the teams there are decent-ish.
Yeah.
Ish. Because, again, just that American sphere of like, soccer is for girls.
Yeah.
And then cricket is for the men in Caribbean, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, that's a joke.
Yeah, because I guess they don't have that enough. I guess they don't have
and athletics as well.
Yeah, athletics for the
cricket
girls.
And athletics.
Yeah. Athletics for everyone in the Caribbean, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, in like, because I guess here, I don't know what it's like nowadays in school, but obviously when we were in school, girls didn't even play football, I don't think, really. Like, they played netball.
Yeah, we had a netball team. We didn't have
a
girls football
team. Didn't have a girls football team or anything. I feel like...
I think my year had a girls football team.
You had one? Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I remember a couple of girls played like football quite seriously and were like kind of good.
We had people. I remember we had people in our year who were interested in football to the point where I think if we had a girls team, they would have went for it.
Yeah,
but I don't think it ever was there.
I think there was one who played for an external girls team, but not there wasn't one in our actual year, so they didn't have one, so they didn't play for that one. But then, I wonder if in African kind of teams that they would, or African in countries, they would start to build that up, because it's just the eyes is getting bigger on it now, so it can be something that they can start thinking about. Because I'm sure Nigeria is going to be at the World Cup then. 100%. Yeah,
sure. If they're just going to qualify against the teams that they battered in AFCON,
100%. They will be. Yeah, I wonder how many African teams actually get to the World Cup. If it's like probably just Nigeria, or they'll have like 4 or something.
The thing is, the World Cup, I feel like, from what I know of women's football, obviously I'm still new to this, but from what I know of women's football, I feel like there's a decent amount of strength spread around the globe, other than maybe Africa. Because I feel like in USA and Canada are definitely more dangerous in women's football than they are in men's. Mexico is still good. I think there's a couple South American teams, I can't remember who exactly, that are meant to be decent. Then you also have like Australia, which is meant to be very good, like the team as well. Then you have like Japan and Korea, who are like, especially Japan.
North or South? South.
Definitely South, I think. South. I think it's Japan and Korea who are 2 powerhouses in Asia.
Yeah.
Like, and then obviously you have Europe, England, Spain, Germany, whatever. The regulars.
Wait, no, it was North, because remember we checked the world rankings last time, and I remember saying it was Korea, and I think it's North Korea. We were like,
South,
it must be South, yeah. But no, that's not the flag for South. I'm pretty that's North, and then
Well, then so I feel like it's more because like I feel like it wouldn't be a surprise for like Japan to beat maybe not England, Spain, Germany, but to beat like
Italy,
yeah. I feel like that wouldn't be a surprise. Whereas in the men's, the Japan beating Italy is like an upset, and will always, regardless of anything, it will almost always be an upset.
Yeah,
like or Australia being good would be like, oh shame.
that'd be that'll be a huge upset if Australia beat anyone.
Yeah, so it's like
Japan are coming up now in the men's team. I feel like if they beat like, who's that?
Who's that?
Cardi B.
Oh my goodness, Ben.
I was like, well, who's that?
I'm gonna revoke your hip hop card, man. That's shocking.
Hey, it's her city, isn't it? She's lip syncing terribly.
She's not actually performing it.
She's not meant to be singing. She's just doing
her entrance and walking out.
This is her entrance.
Yeah, because I don't see a microphone anywhere, so she's not.
Oh, she might have had like the earpiece or something.
Oh, nah. She's just walking out. She's gonna go into the ring and start yapping. Who are these people?
The new Tongaloa brothers.
That looks like Roman.
It looks like Roman. That sounds like the new Tongaloas and that.
Sorry, we got SummerSlam on at the same time, and Cardi B's just making an entrance because she's hosting, I think.
She needs help with that long coat.
She got like 2 manservants helping her out.
One looks like Roman Reigns.
Actually, what's she gonna say?
Oh. That looks bare like Roman. Oh my god.
How's she holding onto the ropes like this?
What just happened?
What just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just hyped out the crowd again.
Please turn this off. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
She loves her some Randy Orton.
Getting on the ropes with her high heel boots.
Literally.
I think she's holding on to the ropes because
She can't stand, yeah. They just told you, look at, this is where, what's the cam called?
The hard camera.
Yeah, this is the hard camera. Just make sure you talk to that for the most part. And then she just like, okay, this is the hard camera. Hold on to the ropes, talk there. That's it.
She seems hype. Oh. I don't even know.
4 letters, 1 word. Yeah. Him and Roman are fighting Bronson. Is it still a cage match or a normal match?
I don't know, man.
No, thingy. I think Jacob and Solo in a cage match.
I love you, Solo.
I hate you, Solo.
That was deep, man. I was like, damn. Man.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens, man. I am excited to see how the women's game grows. I think it's just an interesting period of time to live through. Like even with like wrestling, we've kind of lived through women's wrestling getting to a point where it's like respected and stuff.
100%, yeah.
And like I feel like that was just interesting to see. Like
they're called women's wrestlers now, aren't they?
Yeah,
Whereas back in the day they were divas and they weren't considered talent. They were just.
Bloody in TNA they called them knockouts. Literally, that's so crazy to me now. Thinking back to it, that's so wild. That's literally like some page 2, like
literally. Yeah, they weren't considered wrestlers before. They were just people who were they were there for looks and just to. They had bra and panties matches and mud wrestling and all that sort of.
The king on commentary like the puppies.
Yeah, the puppies. Oh my god. Whereas now you have them doing like mad. Half the matches are better than the men's. Half the time, like they're doing ladder matches, all sorts. You can never imagine like Stacey Keebler doing a ladders match.
No, they only cared about her legs. It was always like, oh, Stacey Keebler with those long legs. Oh, that's literally how they were on commentary. She'd be doing like that. Yeah, literally, like putting
the leg up into the legs.
They put like her opponent in the corner, and then she use her legs to like choke her or something.
Yeah.
And then the commentary would be like, Stacey Keebler with those long legs. It's like, yo, calm down, dude.
Now you just got Booker T doing it. Oh yeah.
But at least he's like, one, Stephanie Vacquer is a real bad boy wrestler.
She's a G, yeah.
And 2, he's at least, I don't know, I feel like that's just more respectful. I don't know, maybe it's perspective, but I feel like that's just more respectful.
I feel like Booker T is just funny with it. He just does it. He does it for banter, and they know it's banter. Whereas King was definitely like a pervert, probably. Oh
yeah. And also, you just know he was because he's like the guy was married like 70 times and whatnot. Like,
he's videos of him like cuddling up to the divas and all this kind of stuff.
And he'd go like, "Oh, I'm gonna go backstage to interview her," and then they'll be like walking around in towels and stuff.
Yeah, literally.
Anyway, it was a rough time.
Yeah,
But then we got to the point. We lived through the point where like started to be more respected, you know. You had Sasha Banks and Charlotte coming through, and Paige before them, and AJ Lee before them.
Yeah,
like coming through and doing the madness. Becky Lynch, Bayley, all of that. Asuka, like, and then now we're at a point where like Rhea Ripley is one of the top people just in the company.
Company, yeah.
Bianca Belair is probably one of the best wrestlers in the company. Period.
Yeah,
like
got them headlining WrestleMania and stuff as well, and things like that. Where it's crazy.
Yeah, what a time to realize.
Yeah, so I reckon the women's football's probably gonna, how long would you say it took for WWE? Like, what, 15 years maybe? 10 years?
Depends, what do you mean?
Like, so from the point of there being divas and stuff, because obviously, I think back in the day when you had like Mae Young and that, they were proper wrestlers, weren't they? Or were they still kind of considered?
They were proper wrestlers, yeah.
Yeah, so you had that period where they had some women wrestlers, and like you have the odd one or two, like Chyna, Jacqueline, all those kind of
Sable
people.
and that,
Yeah, Sable, those are who are actual wrestlers, but then for the most part, they're just divas.
Sable wasn't an actual wrestler. Sorry, I didn't see where you were going.
The people who are like wrestlers who you have like China wrestling a man because she was just too much of a brute for the women sort of thing, and then now you kind of have they're all in the same breath of realm of wrestling just where they're all good wrestlers. They can all do madnesses. They can all do like crazy matches. You got Io Sky, high flying, like all sorts. So I wonder where like when will women's football? It'll take a lot longer because there's just a lot more people it requires. Yeah. But I wonder how long it will be before we're in a point where women's football is up there, where every country or like a lot of countries have teams that are competing in the Euros. And
I feel like that will always be the barrier. Yeah, because even Spain, like they're one of the best teams, and it's purely just because of the women. Like the country and the Spanish Federation do not give a fuck about their women's team. Yeah, like it's just because the women are the reason why they're so good is because the individual women in that team are so good.
They have good players. Yeah,
they have no support from the Spanish Federation. Like I was reading an article about obviously because there was that whole thing at the World Cup where the guy kissed
sexually assaulted by them,
sexually assaulted live on TV, madness. And then I was reading an article that was just basically discussing the fallout of that, and the Spanish players wanted to boycott. They didn't want to play. They were like, "We're not playing for Spain until like he actually gets a proper punishment, bro." And then they changed the rules to basically force them to play, blah blah blah. And it was just like there's just been a bunch of stuff that's been going on. Like the manager's basically a puppet for the federation. Yeah, like who basically she just does what the Spanish Federation wants her to do. They get no like financial support. They get no like their training facilities, whatnot, all of this sort of stuff. Okay, just subpar compared to when you compare it to other top level women's teams like England, and then obviously compare it to the men, it's just ridiculously low. Yeah, and so the reason that they're so good is just because the women just individually are fantastic. But I feel like other countries might not have a crop of women just that fantastic. Yeah, but are also as disinterested as the Spanish FA. Yeah, which is
that's the problem, isn't it?
That's going to be the problem. That's really what's going to hold it back, and that's kind of why I feel like we'll be for at least a little while. We're going to be in a holding pattern of just like England, America, maybe Canada. Maybe Spain might sneak in, Germany. Yeah. I feel like we're just going to get those teams dominating everything and players from those teams are dominating a lot. Probably like Japan and Korea too, because they seem to care about. Yeah. They seem to care.
But I think they're heavily invested in stuff like that now.
But I think it's just going to be, you'll start to see like, okay, these countries care, and we're just like the clubs are going to be full of players from these countries, and then the international matches is going to be dominated by these countries. Yeah, and then you're going to have countries that don't care, and they're going to be woefully bad, and it's just going to be 7-1s and 5-0s and all of that just repeat. And I think we're just going to be in that period for a little while. Yeah, but hopefully. What I'm hoping for anyway, personally, I'm hoping for obviously the people to start caring and the game to develop as a whole. But I'm hoping that at least the WSL becomes more competitive than what it is right now. With Chelsea being invincible like every other year, and whatnot. But for that to happen, then there needs to be more
investment and
more investment everywhere.
Yeah, which is heading in that direction at least, because like you said before about how the Emirates is now hosting every game and. I think it's similar with other clubs. I think City have their own stadium now or something. So like that's just they have more and there are more fans watching. Emirates is selling out with the women's team. So
Everton women are getting Goodison Park. Actually.
That's it. That's the one. Sorry, that's what I was thinking about. Everton are getting Goodison Park, and then the men are moving. Yeah. So there's you're getting teams now which have proper stadiums, not like some. I don't know where. I've never seen Ballon, but I can't imagine it's a proper. Like serious stadium.
It's a non-league stadium.
Yeah, it's not a serious stadium. Whereas now they're playing the Emirates weekly. It's like so it's heading in that direction at least.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to Bournemouth though, because I kind of want to see it. I'm not going to.
It's too late now, though, isn't it?
No, so they still play. So they're playing all the WSL fixtures at Emirates, but they'll still play Champions League group stages and FA Cup matches at Bournemouth, I believe.
Oh yeah, and then knockout stage will probably be in.
And then knockout stages will be at Emirates, but I think because of obviously you still got to fit in the men. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Saka and them man need to play still, so it's difficult for like. He's still got the Jordans.
Around his neck.
He robbed Roman Reigns for his Jordans, and then he comes out with them on his neck. And he's like, "These belong to me now."
He's a man now.
Yeah, jokes. Yeah, I think like scheduling wise, it will be difficult if like both the men and the women have to play like a weekday game in the Champions League and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think they're still doing Bournemouth for that. So I'm a bit like, oh, do I try it? I'm like, I'm not going to Bournemouth on a Wednesday night. Don't be silly. Like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's definitely not happening. So I doubt it, but I think it'll be interesting to just see what
it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even Chelsea just play a few games at Stamford Bridge. I don't think they're at the point where they're playing all of them, but they play a few games at Stamford Bridge. And stuff. I feel like they should play more, considering they're meant to be so good.
They'll up them, I reckon. Once they see that the number, like if games are selling out, then they'll just start increasing it because they have to.
They got no fans.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal's the only team in the league with fans.
I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, that's why we had to move over to this new stadium.
Got no fans. No, I'm sure they do, but it's just I think
not enough yet.
I think Arsenal have the kind of quote unquote one club mentality that Arsenal have had has been very good for just building a fan base.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like Chelsea hasn't quite done it. It's just been like, oh yeah, by the way, the women are great. And then just never talk about them.
Yeah. We don't see I feel like with Arsenal they've incorporated the women now into everything. So like when they do the kit launches, you have the men and the women. Mm-hmm. When they do like news merch, men, women. Mm-hmm. When something comes out, men, women. Whereas Chelsea, even Liverpool, I saw Liverpool launch today. Van Dijk, Wirtz, Salah. I couldn't name a Liverpool. Not a woman inside. Similar to Chelsea.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't seen a picture of Lewis Skelly playing like pickleball with one of the women's players, like just hanging out. Like Instagram posts or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's cool that you lot are like friends and mingling and whatnot. And then
is that a male player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like hanging out, and then you see like, and also you see the men coming to the women's game as well. Like, I guess because it's at Emirates, but yeah, you'll just see Saka with his girlfriend just there in the stands, just loving life or whatever.
You see a couple of players like Timber will be there, Lewis Skelly will be there, just a few, and not necessarily they're like partners in the team or anything. They're just there to watch the game.
Just watch the game.
Yeah.
Saw a picture of Alessia Russo doing Jokeres's
celebration.
The hand thing. Everyone was like, "Oh, strikers need to link up."
Yeah, we could do with instead of Havertz.
Instead of Havertz. You got Jokeres now, you're right. He's going to eat.
No, replay his theme song.
Oh, the theme song.
Yeah. Reload it.
Roman Reigns is involved.
Roman's going to eat.
No, he's not. No, he's not. You know Roman ain't doing up someone else's shit. He's like, I'm the tribal chief.
Acknowledge me.
You have to acknowledge me. Dive.
Yeah, Jay's gonna jump.
Oh,
that was a hard landing.
Yeah, he just crumpled Roman's neck. Yeah. But anyway, to another tournament with another sweepstakes. So what? The men's
World Cup is next year.
Next year, isn't it?
And that's in the US.
What are we thinking about England's chances for that?
Wow.
With Tommy
Tuchel.
They lost to an African team for the first time.
Just big up Senegal.
Shout out Senegal each and every time. I was so gassed.
Yeah, 3-1 as well.
So gassed, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. They've not looked good.
Senegal didn't even have their ballers either as well.
Nah, they had random players playing, and England had their full team out.
Love that. Shout out Senegal.
I don't know who. England, they haven't looked good, but obviously over time, Tommy Tuchel might be able to get them clicking. But I just don't think they're good. They can't work. It's England's problem. They've never clicked together like as a team. They have good individual players, but just never clicked together.
Was it me and you talking about was it the Spanish game? Where we were like, they're just locked in, they don't have to talk, they're just one mind.
Yeah.
Because they're all from Spain.
Yeah.
But then you got all these black players and white players mingling together in the English team.
It's true, yeah.
Can't link up.
No, do you know what it is with England? It's not even that. It's just the flipping club.
It's the club's
club
beef.
Well,
yeah.
that's at least what it used to be. Like
it was definitely that before, yeah.
Surely you can drop that.
They didn't. Though.
I think they do more now, but I think it's still a thing when you're integrating to play with someone else.
Yeah, what's it called? You hear like interviews of like Gary Neville being like, "Yeah, I just used to hang out with the United lads when I was at the England camp," and then you see Lampard over there with the Chelsea.
Yeah,
boys and
so they'll have their table in the canteen. They'll have their table in the canteen. They would never interact.
It's like, I was sitting with Rio and Rooney and like Wayne and, and you had Lampard over there with Terry. And it's just like jokes.
Yeah, but I think now it's a lot more integrated. I think because you see videos of like Eze and Saka hanging, they're like best friends, so they're always hanging out, and then we see them the videos when they're arriving at the camp and stuff, and you'll see them like all hugging each other, and Declan Rice is hugging Ramsdale, and well, I mean they played together to be fair, but it's
and Eze is about to come.
He's coming. He's coming. But you see, like, Harry Kane and Saka were best friends at one point, and obviously that's Tottenham and Arsenal, and then they're like
game's gone,
fully gone. But so they integrate a lot more. But I think it's at least with Spanish team, you have Barca have half the team, Real Madrid have half the team, and like at least half the team knows how to play together, and the other half knows how to play together. Yeah. With England, you have two players who play for Arsenal, they know how to play together. Arteta's coaching is into them. Then you have two players from Liverpool who Klopp's coaching or Slott's coaching is going to them, so they're just like. But then Arteta's coaching doesn't work with Klopp's coaching, so then they can't then play together in England, and then Tuchel gets 2 weeks with them at every point.
Just play football.
Yeah, just play football.
But that's also the thing with the Spanish women. Like you were saying, Cam, about how they kind of play with one man or whatever. The team is like 90% Barcelona players.
Yeah.
Like they just they play that well together because they play all the time.
We just play how we play. Yeah.
So like you just have to slot and it's way easier to get one or two outsiders and slot them into something that already exists and works than it is to be like, okay, we're 3 from here and 4 from here and 2 from there.
When you pull up and you know everyone's from Barcelona, you're not going to try and cause trouble.
No.
Break the mold when the thing's already done.
You might even get there and ask. So be like, all right, cool. Like I'm obviously the outsider here.
Yeah.
What do you like? How do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like I'm the striker. Do you want me to be making runs into the box constantly? Do you want me to come short? Where's that?
Yeah.
Tell me everything you do so I can relay that to my club.
Whereas England might be like for the men, it might be like Arsenal players like, this is what I do, and you're gonna have to find me when I'm making my running behind, and then they're like, nah, we play. You have to be here. I can't do that. You're gonna have to find me running in, sort of thing.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. Obviously, and I feel like they're in a weird place where they've got like old players and young players as well. Like I feel like he's gonna have to refresh the squad.
Yeah,
but it's like a proper change of regard, isn't it? Because Kane's probably going to be there.
Yeah, so he'll keep them in. I think one more tournament, he'll keep them in at least. Yeah, like Kane's, Henderson's, well, maybe not Henderson. Because it's too cool.
If you put Henderson in there, you might as well be taking Sterling as well.
Sterling, yeah. get the gang, get the old band back together.
Does he play still?
Sterling. He was at Arsenal last season.
Okay.
Didn't really play, but he was there.
Is he old?
He's like our age.
He's older than us. Yeah, he's like year above us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have thought he was either our year at school or year above us.
I ain't heard his name in time, and
so
I feel like he's not that old.
He's still a playing age. If he's a year above us, he's 32, 33.
Yeah, but I was just saying, I feel like I ain't heard his name in time.
He might be a year below us actually.
That's what I think. I'm sure he's our age.
Yeah, he's one of the.
No. He's definitely year below us.
I think he's 30.
He's year below us. Do you know? I know.
How?
Because someone I went out with went to school with him, and she was older than him.
Oh, okay.
And she was older than me.
Yeah.
But the age difference that she described, he had to have been younger than me.
Oh, fair. Okay. Yeah. Because I was thinking, I was like, yeah, because I feel like he turned 30 last year. But then in my head, he feels older, but it's because he's just been around for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's 30. So yeah, he's definitely of playing age still, and he just hasn't got the sauce anymore.
Got the juice, he ran out.
He lost the legs.
I mean, that's what happens when you've been playing at high level for
15 years,
plus
yeah.
years. I think even before, like, it must be like 17, 18 years, because I'm sure he was blown up when he was like 17.
Yeah, he's 30.
How do you get 17, 18? Where's the maths at?
I don't know what I was thinking. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think he stepped, because he went QPR when he was like 16, and I think he stepped into the Liverpool team when he was like 17. So yeah, 13, 14 years he's been playing high level.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. I feel like just rotate, just change the guard, leave Kane home.
They should, because he's not been effective for the last like 2 tournaments.
No.
There's about time it's just a new manager as well. So it's like, yeah, just change the guard now. Change new manager, get some new people in, some young people in.
Yeah, Ollie Watson up front if you don't want to play Tony. That was so funny about the Senegal game as well, is that they needed a goal. And they refused to bring Tony on.
Yeah.
Like, or at least until like the last...
The 93rd minute when they were 3-1 down and they brought him on. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that killed me. But yeah, fully just squad refresh. Keep Saka, obviously, and like...
Take him out as well. So then so I can fully hate them. And just now I'm in the category you were with England. They got a lot of Arsenal women. They got Arsenal women players in the team.
Rice.
Yeah, they got Rice. They're gonna have Eze.
Gotta have Eze.
Yeah, they got a lot of Arsenal players now. But I'm just like, yeah, take them out. They need to call international duty.
Madueke as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Madueke. Ben White is eligible again for calling up now. Now Southgate's gone. So yeah, we got about 4 or 5 players.
What?
Oh, Ben White had issues with Southgate, so he got called up and was like,
no.
Yeah, I ain't doing this again. I'm not coming back. And then so now Southgate's gone. He said, yeah, I'll come back.
I swear it was because Southgate wasn't playing him though, or something.
It was something like that. I think it was also like something Southgate or not Southgate, but like the person below Southgate wanted him to do, and he was like, I'm just not going to do that. Like, that just doesn't make sense, sort of thing. And so he had a bust up with him, and then he got sent home. And
I'm hearing he doesn't really like football though.
Yeah, he doesn't like football.
He's like,
so.
this is job, which I get it.
Yeah,
he's like,
I'm not watching it when I'm done. I'm getting paid for this, and that's it.
That's it.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Got to live and breathe it.
Nah, it's a job
Live and
like any
breathe.
other. It's a job like any other.
Nah, but you to get into it, you have to live and breathe it.
Yeah.
So you should just continue living and breathing it.
I mean, it's one of those things where you're good. You don't have to live and breathe it. If you're just good, you don't have to
I
live
guess
and
if you
breathe
got that natural talent, you'd have to try to get in.
Funny enough, Jokic, the guy from earlier, he won a championship or NBA championship, being the star player and all of that. And he was just like, then he owns like horses and stuff, and his horse won a horse race, and he was in tears. And people were like, this guy barely cracked a smile winning the NBA final, and his horse wins a race, and he's crying.
I like that.
But he's a very similar guy where he, like, when you hear him in interviews and stuff, you could tell basketball was just a job. He just happened to be 7 foot tall, and good at like playing basketball. So he was like, okay, this is a way to make money, but horse racing, this is where my passion's at.
Oh, that's sick.
I'd be if I was a fan of that team though, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, yo, where's your passion?
Literally, that's what he's like. Yeah,
who cares? He's winning.
As long as he's winning,
It's true, it's true. But
you're like,
still.
you want to have passion for the club. Like, where's your passion?
Yeah, where's your passion?
Ben White has some passion, but he's passionate in a different way. Like, I feel like he's just passionate because he's playing with his boys now. There's like, I'm gonna stick up for my boys, and that means sticking up for the club. But
Fairs.
Jeez. Ooh.
Good rotation. That could have been nasty. He rotated literally at the last minute. That could have been so bad. Even though he's fucked up right now, it was bad in general.
Yeah.
But that could have been so much worse. Like that rotation.
I think someone grabbed him a bit, didn't they? Completely overjumped it.
The way he's going. And then
they caught his leg on the way down.
They caught his legs,
just
which
about
rotated him. Yeah. But otherwise, he was going right on his head. That could have been so bad.
Yeah. He's got too much hope. I was thinking what Roman's going to fly and then...
Got the bunnies.
Yeah.
What else did we want to talk about? Dan. Cam, do you want to say what you said in the group chat?
I said I can see the angle of Dan being a romance anime.
And so what do you want to say to me right now?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
I mean, I was always saying I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
You were saying with your chest, you were like, I haven't seen it, but there's no way.
Yeah, based on the first episode that I saw, I was like, it's a comedy. It's surely a comedy action type situation.
It's a comedy, it's an action, it's a romance.
I didn't see the romance. I couldn't see it happening. No, honestly, the whole time I knew it was going to be romantic. Like from episode 1, I could tell. But I don't think it's romance first. I still don't think it's romance first. It's still action comedy first. There's so much nonsense that happens.
Of course there's nonsense that happens. But a lot of the nonsense is about driving the characters together in weird and wonderful ways.
I think it's action comedy first, romance tacked onto that.
I'm just saying.
Action rom-com.
Rom-com is higher.
Action com-rom.
I'm just saying a rom-com is a romance, man. As far as I'm concerned. I just think that you got all 3 elements in the mix. I'm not going to say which one's heavier or which one's less.
But you were saying romance is the driving force of the...
I still think so. I think the main through line of the show is the romantic tension between Okurin and Momo. I feel like that's a very clear main through line, even to the point of the end when the other guy, towards the end when the other guy starts to come through, and it's like, oh shit, who's this guy? Like, I feel like that's just it's such a rom-com romantic anime type thing to introduce a tall, handsome guy that knows the girl from back in the day. Like, that's such a romance anime trope.
It's true.
So I'm just like, I just see the romance there. Obviously it's action as well, and obviously it's funny, like a comedy as well. But I feel like it's definitely giving me rom-com-y vibes.
The thing that made me say that in the first place was, I think it's like episode 3, where they wrap up the Turbo Granny stuff, and he's going home, and they're both like, goodbye or goodbye? Where they're like, is this goodbye forever, or is this goodbye, I'll see you later, or is it? I was like, oh, okay, cool. I see it. Whatever, I see it.
Yeah, literally a very romance anime type situation where they're like, we've just gone through this thing together.
Well, we didn't know each other before.
Yeah. Are we gonna go back to being? And then even the next episode where they're dealing with that whole thing of like, I've spent almost all my time with her. Do I go and say hello to her now, or what do I do? And she's thinking the same thing. And they're both like, oh, but he hasn't said hi to me. Like, maybe he doesn't want to be friends anymore. Romance anime vibes. That's what I'm saying. And he's seeing the light.
But I think in terms of screen time as well, I think there's more action and comedy stuff happening than the romance side of things.
All I'm saying is, Bez, at the end of season 2, I expect written apologies from you both.
I'm sure we both said that there's elements of romance.
You didn't say anything of the sort.
I mean, no, but yeah, obviously like that episode you're talking about when they're in school, that's definitely romantic anime trope vibes. But
even the fact that he starts doing push-ups for her, like,
well,
that's funny though.
He started doing push-ups to make himself stronger and wanted to surprise her with his
push-ups. The man started doing the Saitama workout.
He wasn't doing that for her. He was doing that for himself, man.
He was doing it for her.
He was able to handle his power better.
Yeah. And then the whole thing with the other girl as well. Like, these are just romance anime tropes. Yes, it's comedy, but it's funny because it's tropes from romance animes. Like when she's on top of him, she's like, oh, what am I was into? And he's like, no, I gotta explain it because I want to be with you, Momo, not her.
I'm sticking romance very low down in the 3.
After this season, I haven't even seen it, but after season 2, I expect written apologies from you both. I feel like you all laughed at me. Now you're France. You all laughed at me. Well, you're not laughing now.
You're laughing now.
That guy's gonna be prime minister anyway. What's that man?
Oh. Superman punch
on the button. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Ooh.
Roman Reigns with a spear through the barricade and Braun Breaker. It's tough.
And Bronson Reed's looking stressed.
Let's take his other Jordans now.
Imagine, yeah. I would laugh so much if you just went and just started taking that delay, unlacing them.
I feel like they should have done that. Just call back to it. Like Roman kicks him off, but just call.
Yeah.
He's like, I want these as well.
Yeah, these are nice. These are I'm taking these too.
I just got Paul Heyman's wearing them.
Yeah, he's got he put them around his neck.
Oh my days. Like, finish him off. Finish him off. He always looks stressed. So.
Literally.
What other anime you guys watched anyway? What's been going on?
Gachiakata, either of you?
Not yet.
I've watched. It's so good. Did you watch the latest episode?
Episode 3.
Yeah. Oh, it killed it. I cracked up. I was rolling on the floor. Like, it was so funny.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Yeah, it's sick.
I need to tap in, man. I've not really been watching it. I haven't even watched Dandadan more than so for season 2, or Kaiju number 8, or Sakamoto Days. I've just been out of the loop. I've been watching too much Cobra Kai. Like I finished it. Like that's the quickest.
I watched it all. Damn, blaze through it.
A long time. Finished Cobra Kai, but it was just good.
It's short as well. Every episode is like 20 minutes, longer than 25 minutes long. It's easy to watch.
And it just every episode left me wanting more as well. That's
yeah,
so it was just fun. So yeah, although the last season was a bit but it was fun.
It was alright. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I thought the last season for me was easily the weakest season.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of the characters were spinning their legs, like spinning wheels, like they weren't doing much.
Yeah, it was mainly just about the 3 main people. Like Hawk wasn't doing anything really. Dimitri wasn't really doing anything.
Hawk and they were so jarring. They were just beefing about the school that they went to. And I was like, are you
gonna watch it, Cap?
Huh?
Are you ever gonna watch it, do you think?
I mean, I might, but I don't care. You guys can talk.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really a massive spoiler, but yeah, they were just beefing about the college that they're going to.
Yeah. I'm going to MIT. Oh, I don't want to go to MIT.
Yeah. It's like,
what? We said we're science bros for life.
From when we were kids, we've always wanted
Binary brothers.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God. Can we get to some karate-related bloody conflict?
But the Korean guy, I like the Korean lot. They were cool.
Yes and no. Like, I was kind of like, I don't... when wrestlers do that shit, it pisses me off.
What do you do? I mean,
it doesn't piss me off. It's funny, but it's like a trope that's kind of annoying. So you see when a wrestler does like pulls down the straps, then goes for a move, doesn't get it because it gets reversed or whatever. Then they counter something else. Mm-hmm. So then they put the straps back on to pull them off again to go for the move again. That's what happened. So he pulled the straps off to go for the spear earlier, got countered.
So he put them back up.
And pulled them back off immediately to go for the spear again. But yeah, so I was like, they were kind of cool, but I was a bit like, you're just kind of forcing it to bring... You're forcing these guys in because you want to keep Kreese around. Yeah. And I was like, I'm over Kreese. Kind of get him out of here now. Like,
yeah.
I feel like just everyone, a lot of people should have moved on.
Was that Fat Joe?
No, that was Drewski, no?
No. Was it? I saw it was Fat Joe.
I definitely saw Drewski earlier.
Drewski was there.
I swear it wasn't Fat Joe. It could have been because they're in that kind of area. He's
in a bucket hat and white t-shirt. Yeah.
Oh shit. And then Drewski's there.
Drewski's on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. We were both right.
Yeah. No. I thought that they were just a cool because I get what you mean. They they kind of kept doing that at the show where they just kept having to bring another group of people in just for the next enemy sort of thing. But then I thought the Korean lot were cool, and I feel like they should have been better. Yeah,
but I feel like the Korean lot were kind of shoehorned in because I feel like with most of the time when they brought in someone new to kind of be like a villain or like team up be part of the villainous dojo or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like you actually got some depth and some reason as to why the main characters needed to fight them or wanted to fight them. I feel like with the Korean lot, it was just like, oh, we want to fight them just because they're Cobra Kai, and like they're just being slightly annoying.
Yeah.
It wasn't really anything like
there should have been no beef between them really. It just
like the only reason there was beef is because of the dojo names that they're from.
Yeah,
that was it. Like, and it's just like, oh, that means literally nothing. Like to me,
it's turf wars.
Yeah, but it's like you're not even from here, bro.
Yeah.
Like you literally like you had to go in. That's what I'm saying. You got imported in from literally Korea to come join this bloody rivalry.
Yeah,
it's a lot. But yeah, the guy that dies. Sorry, Cam. He was kind of cool. He was a G. But yeah, I do think that the previous seasons were better. I feel like Robbie. I feel bad for him though. Like man, just couldn't get over the hump. Like at no point was he the guy.
Do you know who did he win at the end?
He was second place his entire life, bruv. Like
I thought he won the final in the last season. Who won the men's?
Miguel.
Oh, Robbie got injured or something, didn't he? Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Always the bridesmaid.
Always the bridesmaid.
Like literally, like he has to fight. He starts fighting the final, and then the other guys, he loses the first round, starts coming back in the second round, and then in the like huddle between before the last round, the other guy's coach is like
kill him
basically, and then so he does like a move that injures him, and he can't continue, and then he has to go in bloody with a arm sling, or he was on crutches.
Yeah,
had to go in crutches later and watch Miguel defend his honor.
There is a rule. You can have a substitution.
Like, oh my days. So I'm like, I feel sorry that he literally never wins a tournament. He
doesn't look like he should win. Like I feel that was my one thing about it, that these obviously they don't have timelines on it, but like these lot will start karate on a Monday, and by next week Wednesday they're beating someone who's been doing karate for their whole life, and I'm like, how does that make any sense?
You know what killed me? They always train in white belts. So when they're in the dojos, throughout the whole show, season 6, they're still wearing white belts.
Yeah.
But then they go to the tournament and they're all wearing black belts. Yeah. And I'm like, there's a load of belts between white and black.
Yeah. No time they're wearing red belts, blue belts, brown belts.
They don't even talk about you
didn't see any grading or anything. We never saw anything like that.
They didn't even mention that shit. But they basically go from nothing to black belt, like ability.
Within no time at all.
No time at all. It's so funny. But
that's Karate Kid. That's how they do it.
That is Karate Kid, yeah.
Very much Karate Kid. Even the Kung Fu one, because Jaden Smith.
Yeah, he had no ability whatsoever, and then
beats up a kid that's been doing Kung Fu his entire life with like 4 weeks of training.
Yeah.
But that's the one. That's Cobra Kai though, because they kind of explain it, or at least they explain the OG Karate Kid with Johnny Lawrence being like, yeah, man, I should have beat the brakes off of him because, I've been doing karate for however many years and he only trained for a couple of weeks. But, he basically said my head was gone.
Yeah.
I was rattled from all the things that he did to me.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to fight, to get revenge, and he was just fighting to, do karate the right way kind of thing. So, Drewski and his Carhartt dungarees.
They're back to him. They've got a car off and they're like, back to Drewski, keep going.
He's boxing. He's shadow boxing like he's at boxing. Got to do like a DDT, man.
Imagine just grabs his friend and just
suplex. It's definitely a good show, like a fun show. There you go.
Yeah, Fat Joe.
Celine hat and a rude top. I see you. Ugly fit. Literally ugly. There's literally just like designer head to toe. Ugly though. I just generally don't like bucket hats really. So
yeah,
maybe I'm biased. So yeah, it's a good show. It's a fun show. It like cracked me up at like many points. I was like,
yeah, he was dying laughing. I'm in my room. I just hear him dying laughing. One time he was coming up the stairs to go to the toilet. He's still dying laughing, walking away from the TV laughing. I was like, geez, this show must be hilarious.
It's funny though.
It's funny.
Johnny Lawrence, I thought he was hilarious. It was just, as I was saying last time, his outdatedness that just killed me.
Yeah,
just some of the stuff he comes up with is just so not PC. Is so funny.
Yeah, no, literally. Like he was funny, like bloody. I just kept dying at Kenny and Anthony, their beef.
Oh yeah,
because Kenny would call him Lapusso. I just was rolling. I was like, that's so funny to me for some reason. I don't understand. Obviously, their name is LaRusso. So Lapusso. It's like, what's wrong, Lapusso?
What a slander name.
Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, it's a funny show as well. So
yeah, you should watch it, Cam. It is very good.
It's
especially if you like the original Karate Kids as well, because they've definitely carried the aura of it. They carried it the same vein. Yeah. But yeah, I've watched more about. I've been watching. I watched a few of the currently airing anime. To be fair, I've watched Gachi Akuta, Dr. Stone. I've been watching.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's just continuing where it's left off, and yeah, it's epic. Every episode is it's very epic, like so over the top. And we're gonna do this now. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to Ecuador. We're gonna. It's like just everything's so like crazy, but yeah, it's good stuff. Kaiju number 8. I'm one episode behind. And then I think that's it from the new airing one. I started watching, what was it? The Lord of the Mysteries, because that's being dubbed now.
English.
Yeah, English dubbed now. So I watched the first episode, but I don't know, it's confusing. It's like, I feel there's a lot going on in it. So I'm like,
serious.
It's quite serious, and it's like, I'll be like,
was that recent? Is it on Crunchyroll dubbed?
Yeah, Crunchyroll dubbed. I think the first like 3 episodes are dubbed now, maybe.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, I watched the first episode and I was like, I need to come back to this because I don't know, I couldn't take it in, so I was like, I need to come back and watch it. And the episodes are like different lengths. I think the first one was like 30 minutes, next one's like 36 minutes, and then they vary a bit. So I'm like, yeah, it seems cool though. It seems cool. It's quite dark, I think.
Oh, wait, that's the Isekai one.
Is it Isekai?
I know there was there another Chinese one that's Isekai?
No, it's not. I don't think it's Isekai. No, it kind of is actually. Yeah, I think it kind of is. It's like he gets, but it's not a game he gets pulled into. But it's like I think it is kind of Isekai, but it's not a game. It's like it's like virtual world. I think it's just kind of a different. I'm not sure if he dies and goes into another universe or something. But yes, it is kind of Isekai actually.
Yeah, calm.
Is it good though? Well, you're saying
that's like it's a struggle. It was a struggle. That's why I was like, I'm not sure if it's good or not yet. I feel like the first episode was like weird. I'm like, I need to. It seems interesting, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure what to think about it.
Yeah. Cam, let me tell you one of the Johnny Lawrence jokes that killed me. I think this is why I was laughing up the stairs.
Okay.
Because so Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence are having like a conversation, and Johnny's like hot. He's trying to go off and fight someone, as he almost always is. Or like something's happening, and Daniel's like, "Hey, like calm down, whatever. Like Mr. Miyagi always told me that the best defense is no be there."
Oh yeah,
is what? No be there. Okay.
So Johnny Lawrence goes,
I remember this.
He goes, "You mean don't be there? The guy teaches you generations of his family karate, and you can't even help him with his English." That got me so bad. I was rolling. I was literally like, do you know what, that's a valid point. Like, the guy's taught you, like, he passed on his whole family's karate to you, and you can't correct his grammar. Like, damn.
But then, I thought you were going to say is in the next bit where, because then like Johnny is then teaching LaRusso some of his like principles. So he like takes him to a hockey game, and obviously hockey, as we were saying earlier, hockey's aggressive. So like he started a fight with some people, and then LaRusso got into a fight with them and beat them all up, and then was like,
Where did you go?
Yeah. Hey, wait. He's like, no, be there.
Yep.
Just eating his donut. Like, no, be there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they were basically, yes, this was the episode where they were exchanging philosophy. So Daniel LaRusso was teaching Johnny some Miyagi karate, and Johnny was teaching Daniel some like karate, Cobra Kai karate. So, yeah. That's why Daniel was saying.
Grown men.
Yeah.
Yeah. In their 50s.
Yeah, 50s. Yeah, fully grown men.
That's jokes.
Yeah.
And Johnny Lawrence becoming an Uber driver, that killed me as well.
Bro, he was so bad. He would have pissed me off so bad. As a driver. Cam, you should watch the show. Actually, I'm actually going to say.
Wait, is that the... Who's Johnny Lawrence?
He's the villain.
He's the villain in the first one, the blonde guy.
It's Thingy.
It's, yeah. Barney Stinson's hero.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
William Zabka.
That's it.
Yeah.
The real Karate Kid, William Zabka. Yeah. And the show is basically about him.
Yeah.
So if Barney was real, he would actually be very, very, very pleased about this show, because the show is really about him and his progression in life to becoming basically
the true Karate Kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's why I liked it, because the original ones, I didn't love LaRusso. I felt like LaRusso was a bit annoying and just a bit of an annoying character. But then Lawrence is a very good character.
So you know what kills me? When they were explaining I think, who were they talking to? I mean, it might have been Carmen or someone. But basically, they were both explaining like the situation of like how they got in their fight and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I was like thinking back to it, and I was like, "Rod, Daniel, you were kind of a dick."
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was a dick.
Like, yeah, okay, it's tough because I'm like, yes, Johnny was being a bully, but also you took it to places where it didn't need to be. Like, I think Johnny, you were talking to the girl. Johnny didn't like that because he considered her to be his girlfriend, the love of his life, whatever.
Yeah.
So him and his boys pushed you around a little bit, whatever. But then you kind of wanted to get the get back, and you kind of like took it, like escalated it to places where it didn't need to be.
Like, and they came and punched you up for it, and then they got beaten up by Miyagi because of it.
Because of that,
and it just escalated because Kreese is like, you can't get beaten up and let this happen.
I'm like, it's very different to the Jaden Smith one, where I feel like he was a whiny so and so, but he was fully just being bullied straight up.
Yeah,
like, they were just running him down. Like, they ran him down because of the girl at first, or he beat him up because of the girl at first, and then after that it was still like, look, it's him, like, let's just chase it, whatever. But I'm like, Daniel, you kind of were like a willing participant in this conflict, like when you actually deep what happened, like the back and forth and whatnot. And then so it's just like, like even pouring the water at prom or whatever it was, where you dumped
in the toilet or something, or in the shower or something.
I'm like, man, you cruising for a beating.
The Halloween party.
The thing that kills me about Cobra Kai though is they tried to talk about it, but the level of fighting that these kids were doing in the school,
it is mad. Like, it's actually crazy.
You would have police officers there 24/7.
Were they all fighting in like schools?
They're full of wars.
It was literally gang shit. It was absolutely just straight up gang shit. Like, it was literally Bloods and Crips up in that school. Like, it was bad.
One person's Cobra Kai one day, the next day is Miyagi dead, and then they're beefing now with the Cobra Kai person just because they switched dojo, and you walk through the hall like, hey, La Pusso, what? And the next thing you know, they're just all scrapping, and like then the whole corridor is just kids fighting.
That's jokes.
literally so bad. They'd be fighting in the cafeteria. They'd be fighting in
up the stairs.
Wherever. They were trying to play a game of soccer, and they're like, we can't fight, so let's just 2-foot man.
Like the cheeky elbow. Headbutt.
Literally, like, cheeky elbow. They full out straight up. Bam, elbow, like, what's it called? Just tactical fouls. Just all over the place. It was literally, Cam, you literally need to watch it. I want to do like a deeper dive on this show, so you need to watch it. It was good shit.
It is very good.
Ooh, do you know what I also watched? Guess. Kino's.
I know.
Is it a live action or anime or live action?
Live action.
Oh, how am I supposed to guess? That could be anything. Is it something we've spoken about a lot?
Something we've spoken about.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No one's gonna guess.
One Piece live action.
That'd be crazy.
I watched the Bonnie Blue documentary.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about that earlier. I forgot.
What were you gonna ask me?
Well, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna just mention that you watched it. But yeah,
0 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. It's literally like, so I watched it because I was like, I didn't watch it live. I watched it, I think maybe the day after it aired or whatever. Because I read that article about it and I was like, this person who's writing this article obviously doesn't like Bonnie Blue and what she stands for.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I don't think she's going to give a fair representation of the documentary necessarily.
Yeah.
It was a pretty fair representation of the documentary. But also because I don't really like what Bonnie Blue stands for, so obviously I was always going to agree with her. But I was like, let me actually see. So it's kind of dry. I can't lie to you, because basically it's the documentarians following her basically through the period of her kind of blowing up.
Oh, okay.
And becoming who she is today.
Yeah.
And basically the beginning 45 minutes or so is just covering stuff that if you've just been online in the last 2 years or so, you would have heard about Bonnie Blue doing anyway. Like the whole, going to uni campuses and being like, oh, barely legal.
Yeah.
Like, come and do this with me.
pisses me off.
How old is, how long is it, the documentary?
Probably an hour 15, hour and a half.
Okay, it's quite long.
Yeah, it's like movies.
Wait, so this thing has been in the works for years? Or
I would say so.
Wow.
Or at least like, probably. Well, I think like the time that she apparently was filming with her was at least it was a substantial amount of time. Because it's probably from, I think it started from when she was controversial from doing the whole not school kids, uni kids, student stuff.
Yeah.
So barely legal stuff. So this is before the 1,000 Men and all of that sort of stuff. So that's when the documentary starts, and it goes from that and her antics there all the way up to the 1,000 Men thing, which it shows some clips of. Like flashes it quickly because obviously it's still Channel 4, but it shows some.
What, from the actual room? God damn. So it actually did happen. I thought it was like the Archer thing where everyone just says that they've done it, but no one actually
walks out saying, yeah, I did it.
So yeah,
and everyone knows that they didn't do it, but they can't say it.
That's what I was hoping for. Oh god damn.
So what's it called? It's funny because the woman who's doing the like interview or whatever, she was like, yeah, we didn't film for the whole time because I wasn't going to stay here for, 12 hours or however long it was. So she's like, but when we came back, like, whatever, like, we're sure, whatever. So anyway, the first half is just all going through stuff that we've already heard about Bonnie Blue doing. So the barely legal stuff, the married men stuff, the 1,000 Men gangbangs or, like, large gangbangs leading up to the 1,000 Men, whatever. And it's just kind of following her and, like, her popularity and whatnot, and her getting blocked from OnlyFans, banned from OnlyFans and whatnot, stuff like that. And it's not saying anything interesting. Like, it's kind of, I guess it might be interesting if you've never heard of Bonnie Blue before and you might be like, oh my goodness, how did she do this? But I'm like, I've already been through that phase.
Yeah.
So that part wasn't interesting. And then towards the end, it starts to try and like question her a little bit, be like, oh, do you think you're setting women back? Like, in terms of feminism and blah, 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 and like the progress that's been made for women and blah, blah, blah. And then Bonnie Blue would give like some kind of piss poor response of like, I'm just using my autonomy to just do what I want, that's what was fought for, right? Like, so that women can do what they want, blah, blah, blah. And then the documentarian wouldn't really challenge it at all. Like, or not even like, you don't have to be confrontational. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the Lily Phillips documentary.
Yeah.
But a guy in that would actually like push back on some of the stuff that Lily Phillips said. Like if he asked a question and she said something, like even she was like, I remember this part where she was like, oh, some poor sod's gonna have to marry me or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, but so how can you say that you think what you're doing is good if you're describing the person that has to marry you as a poor sod? That like, because I think she was basically saying, oh, I'm gonna go and do this wild porn stunt.
Yeah.
And then at some point some poor sod's gonna have to marry me. And he's like, okay, so how can you like rationalize this porn stunt as being a good thing?
Yeah.
While simultaneously you're saying the person that marries you after you do this porn stunt is a poor sod.
Yeah.
Like, But whereas in this documentary, there's none of that. Like literally, the woman's like just like, yeah, Bonnie Blue believes that, you know, she's actually empowering women, and I have nothing to say to that. So, well, thanks. Like,
Good talk.
Good talk. Yeah, literally. So, like, her mum is just Bonnie Blue's mum. That is. It's just. I was like, I could kind of see how we got here, but also like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, oh, if you were getting paid £1 million a month, you'd get your bits out as well. And I'm like, oh dear. Just no morals, no backbone, no nothing. Like, whatever.
It's a lot more than just getting your bits out as well. Like,
way more than just getting your bits out. Jesus Christ. And then the only part that I would say was vaguely interesting was towards the end. After she's been banned off her OnlyFans and whatnot, she has to start a page with another one of these website pay-per-view websites. Or whatever. She does a shoot with. She also pegs a guy. Sorry, and they show that as well.
You didn't have to.
I had to see it. So you guys have to hear about it.
Don't need to know that at all.
I had to see it, so you guys had to hear it. But she does this like gangbang shoot in a school, and she invites like some other.
I saw about this on Twitter actually. Yeah,
she invites some other OnlyFans girls to join. This was the only part that was vaguely interesting, and it's because the documentary kind of pushes back on these girls. She doesn't push back on the thing Bonnie Blue says, but she interviews some of these girls, and she kind of pushes back on some of the things that they say.
Yeah,
and it was just heartbreaking, honestly. So a lot of them do either solo content on OnlyFans, or they do content with their boyfriends, or they're just doing like bikini bra and panty pics or whatever. But they took this opportunity because they're like, oh, if Bonnie Blue posts me, like that's going to drive so much traffic to my thing, whatever. So then they're basically on the day of the damn shoot, like they're sat in the classroom or whatever. And Bonnie Blue's like, okay, so who wants to be involved in the thing? Like, whatever. Like, obviously, I'm going to be getting fucked, blah, 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 gangbang style. But who's going to get involved? Like, who? And then, like,
this is crazy.
It's so wild. And obviously, this is happening. You're here. It's happening. You haven't actually discussed anything before. Bonnie Blue's just reached out to you, like, hey, come to my shoot. Now, the part that kind of annoyed me is that a few of them were like, yeah, okay. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Like, this is my opportunity. Like, because they're thinking of it like, this is my big break. This is going to drive so much traffic to my account. Then Bonnie Blue's like, videographer guy who's a prick.
He's that, I thought it was he's our manager, that one. Like, there's this one guy who's always with her. And he's
him, the videographer. He was like, oh yeah, Andrew Tate, great guy. I was like,
why did he just randomly said that?
Because she does an interview with
she's got an interview
Bonnie got an interview with Andrew Tate. And again, this was another thing where the documentarian didn't push back at all. Bonnie B was like, yeah, I'm just going to interview Andrew Tate, you know, da-da-da. And she was like, why would you do that? Like, he's someone who self-describes himself as a misogynist. Like, why? And she was like, oh, well, Piers Morgan, like, interviews whoever. Like, so why can't I interview whoever? And then the documentarian was just like, fair enough. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like,
you are not Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan does it's fine, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Piers Morgan is an actual journalist.
Yeah.
The hell?
But she interviews Andrew Tate anyway, and then they're talking to her videographer manager guy who's always around her, and he's like, yeah, Andrew Tate's you're fantastic. Like, he's basically just a man version of Bonnie Blue. Like, he's basically the man version of you. And even Bonnie Blue seemed a bit taken aback by that, but she was like, yeah. Even she was probably, I feel like she was a bit like, but whatever. And then the documentary was just like, nice bunch of people you guys are. But anyway, back to this shoot. So they're like, yeah, me. And then the videographer's like, no, don't just like, if you're not sure, if you don't want to, like, it's okay, you can say no, like, don't just say that because we're here and we're here. But I'm like, the fact that you know that people are going to say yes because you're here, this should have been discussed well beforehand.
Yeah, it's way too late to then be like, you're here.
You give them the full context of what they're coming to do before they
tell us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then all of these girls were young, 18, 19, 20, 21 max. I think the oldest one was that was interviewed. Like, and you put them in the situation where they're just being like, this is my big break, this is my moment, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I've done nothing like this before. Like I said, one of the girls that only does solo content. She's never done content with any guys, much less a gangbang.
Yeah.
Like, so then the documentarians like interviewing them one by one, and just basically asking them like, how did you get into this? Like, why did you want to do this? And like, they're like, oh, it's better than being stuck in the office. Da, 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 da. And it's like, what do you normally do? And then they say, yeah, I do my solo stuff, or I do a shoot with my boyfriend. Da, da, da. And it's like, that's very different to doing what you're about to do. And they're just all like, yeah. And then one of the women was talking about how she thinks she's popular because she looks underage. And she was like, and I was just like, this is just sick. And she was like, and she was literally like, the documentary was like, you're so small and you like have such a baby face. And she was like, yeah, I feel like that's like my unique kind of selling point, my thing. And she's like, the documentarian was like, so sorry, just to clarify, you feel like your popularity is based off of the fact that you potentially look underage. And she was like, yeah. And it's like, it's nasty. And then obviously she's not paying these women either, so they're gonna do a scene more extreme than anything, being close to anything they've ever done before, for free, for the publicity. And it was kind of sprung on them on a whim.
That's crazy.
And then, but again,
there's the thought of publicity. I'm gonna get so much from this after.
You should still get paid for it.
Yeah, because you're not, because you might not get anything after. Like,
yeah, like, there's a chance you get more subscribers.
Yeah.
But remember, this is Bunny Blue's whole thing. She like sleeps with the students. She's like, hey, you can fuck me for free, but I'm gonna sell the content. And and obviously for them, for the male students or whatever, the perk is that they get to fuck her. That's the perk. But for these OnlyFans girls, the perk is that they get to star in a video with Bunny Blue. And they'll have their OnlyFans link in the description and whatnot, and potentially they'll get more subscribers and whatnot from that. So that's Bonnie Blue's thing, and I'm just like, I was just like,
it feels different because
they're working.
Yeah, you're pretty much hiring them to work for you.
Yeah,
to make content for you, and then you're not paying them. The other side of it.
They're not working. They're not in that job. That's not their job. Themselves. Yeah, they're there just to banger.
But they're there for themselves as well, in the sense of they're there for the publicity of it. I think it's disgusting either way.
Yeah, no, true.
I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, you gotta pay these kids, either butt kids. If you're gonna be selling their product, you gotta film them and then sell it, and they're a major part of this thing. You should be paying them.
Yeah.
I also think you should not be doing any of it.
That's a whole other story.
that's an aside. So that part was interesting in the fact that it was very sad and heartbreaking, and just kind of like a thing of like, damn, we're kind of setting up the next generation of potentially people to follow in her footsteps in a sense. And there was one point that I found interesting where Bonnie Blue was talking about how her parents think she was sexually active at 15 when she was actually sexually active at 13. And then she was like, oh, like, what's it called? If I ask my parents, they probably think I probably like started having sex around, I don't know, 15 or so. But I actually first had sex at 13. And then when you think about that, how young do you think I was when I first saw porn? Would have been much younger, right? And I was like, this is why you're the way you are. I'm like,
what is she trying to justify here? What's the point?
Her point is that she's being educational. Her point is that maybe that too, but I think the point that she was making at that point was that the stuff that she tries to do is to try and be educational for people who are...
What part of these big stunts are educational to anyone?
Because she's sleeping with regular people. So she's
she educate. I guess the uni students is educating them, and
so she's saying that she's educating the uni students, teaching them how to kind of do things, yeah. But then she's also saying that the videos that she's making with regular uni students, they don't have like the porn star size cocks and stuff and blah blah blah. So like someone can look at that and be like,
I see.
he's about the same size as me, or he looks just like me, like he whatever, or like he's having to be like coach through this like the way I might have to because it's my first time too, or it's going to be my first time too, where like, or like she's telling him to slow down, or like all of these things, or she's like explaining how she likes this or that or whatever, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, brother, just no, just no. Like,
Yeah, literally.
I haven't
weird.
seen any real content. I've seen the clips that were in the documentary, and I was like, it looked like just porn. Like, it doesn't look like anything educational about anything. It just looked like pornography, and I don't think people under the age of 18 should be viewing that. I don't think people over the age of 18 should be viewing her shit anyway either.
They're not going to look at it and be like, this is let me take some notes down. Bonnie Blue says this. Like, come on.
No, but yeah, her point was that it's educational, and that if people are, she feels like she feels like she's railing against the machine of like institutional porn with like, you know, 2 porn stars like who have unrealistic bodies and blah blah blah, and like it's all, you know.
But then where does 1,000 men lay in this?
Brain's broken, man.
She's very strange. I don't know if like there's something like, I don't know what's, if she's an alien or something. There's something like in her eyes just don't.
To me, she's porn brained. So you see how people say online where like there's a thing online where people will be like, "Oh, guy's porn brained," because like he'll look at like a normal woman and be like, or like a normal beautiful woman, and he'd be like, "Oh, she's so ugly." Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, you're porn brained. You've just seen too much like fake boobs, fake butt, whatever." Or like, yeah, I feel like she is that, but like in the female version or the woman version, and then you add on top of that she's also a porn star, and it's just a spiral.
Yeah,
I feel like the fact that she said that she thinks she saw first time she was watching porn, she was like single digit child. I'm like, yeah, something was unlodged in your childhood psyche.
Yeah,
that's just messed you up.
Yeah, because I can't see like how 1,000 men makes sense in anyone's brain. That is like a thing you can do. Even
her thing, she compared it to a marathon. Like she was like running a marathon. She's like, if I was running a marathon, everybody would be like, yeah, great, but I want to push my body in a physical way, in another way. Like everyone's like,
oh, brother.
I hate these people. It pisses me off. It's so annoying. Like the logic is just not. It's just wrong. It's backwards, and I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense.
Did you not see the rumors that she's a trans man? Did you see those?
I didn't.
There's a picture of this guy who looked just like her, and it's in his hair before she transitioned, and then there was.
I mean, in this documentary, there was pictures of her being a little girl, so
like, she can't be.
And like pictures of her being a young woman and whatnot before she became a porn star. So.
Photoshop.
Yeah, AI.
But
I hate it. It needs to die.
I think so too. I think it's really like it's tough.
It's going a bad way.
Yeah, just too much access to things, man. Everyone needs to just live their life with their communities and go about their day to day. That's dumb.
That's the thing. Like, I saw someone say that she's kind of like the modern like version of like Jordan, like from back in the day and stuff. And I'm like,
Jordan,
Katie Price, Pierre Andre's ex-girlfriend.
Mrs.
I know. I'm. What's the Jordan?
That was what
That's
she was
her
known
name.
as.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And I'm like, give me Jordan. Bring her back.
Jordan wasn't even nice. That was bad at the time as well. But yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. That wasn't great. That wasn't good.
But she was nowhere near as bad.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the Lily Phillips documentary anyway was a far more interesting watch because I guess Lily Phillips is just more of an interesting person. I think Bonnie is not that interesting of a person. She's just a scoundrel.
That's what I mean about the whole like weirdness of her, because I feel like I've seen clips of her like being asked questions and stuff, and she just seems to answer them in a way that is just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like you saw a clip of like her talking to a woman, and she was like, "Oh, how do you think it's okay to?" This might have been from her thinking, to be fair, from her documentary maybe, but she was like, "How do you think it's okay to sleep with boys who've just turned 18?" She's like, "Well, I think it's great. I think they need to sleep with someone, so why not be me," sort of thing. She's like, "I've got a little brother who's just turned 18. I think it's really weird that you do that." She's like, "Can I have his number? He can sleep with me," sort of thing. And it's like, what the hell?
How old is she?
25, 27.
I think, wait, sorry, they said 26 in the documentary.
Oh, okay, 26, yeah.
So, even the way how she, like, you see how she, like, "Hey boys, come with you." I'm like, this is just not attractive.
She's creepy. She's really creepy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is just not. I don't know. Just the way how she says it, like, "Hey boys, come and bonk me," and I feel me, and like, or like, she's like, "Hey, married men, if your wife won't do this, then I will." I'm just like,
so creepy.
Spine tingling. So yeah, it definitely wasn't the most interesting watch. I wouldn't recommend watching it to anyone, really.
One of my work colleagues told me to watch it. I was
Why?
like, nah. Huh?
Why?
Because she was like, she said she watched it, and I was like, I heard about it, but I'm not gonna watch that. It's nonsense, whatever. And she was like, she just wants someone to talk about it with. And I was like, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
You could just be like, "I talked to you about it anyway."
I mean,
you could
sure.
talk, like, you know enough. The thing is, I know too much about her because we've spoken about her in this podcast.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the Lily Phillips thing. We watched the episode, the documentary of hers, because we thought, it might be interesting to talk about it. But like, I do wish I could just purge both of them from my brain. Like, just
I never think about them until I come back in this room.
I don't think about them either. It's literally until they pop up for something.
That's the thing. Yeah, I see them on Twitter, but
if you didn't bring it to my attention, I would never know.
I wouldn't. If you didn't say, I haven't even seen anything about her in a long time since the Andrew Tate interview. I haven't seen anything about her. Even like, so I would have thought, because I saw clips of them walking into the classroom, the people who she'd hired for that. I didn't know what was going on or anything.
Right.
And I haven't seen anything since then about it. So I was just like, oh, it was just a skit or something. So I had no idea about this documentary.
Yeah, man. I just shudder to think the way how her brain seems to work is that she does outrage marketing, obviously, as we both know. But also she has that brain of like, how far can I push these stunts? And like, she's already done 1,000 men.
1 million.
Like, I'm like,
literally,
where does it go?
Where
like,
does it? Yeah.
So she did 1,000 in a day. She might be like, okay, cool. Now we're gonna do 10,000 in a week or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no. She said what her next stunt is. She said it.
Was it not the back door, or was that Lily
no?
Phillips?
That was Lily Phillips.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. They're all just competing, whatever. She's doing Bonnie Blue's petting zoo.
Oh yeah,
What the hell
that
does
got
that mean?
banned though. That
course
it
it
wasn't
did.
allowed. Yeah,
Of course it did.
She was gonna put herself in a cage, spread out, and then men would come to the petting zoo and
She was just
run
in
through
the
her.
middle of London somewhere.
Yeah.
Just gonna lock herself on the street in public naked, and then allow like men to do whatever for 24 hours or something. She was just gonna stay there. And
Like a clear thing that everyone can see into.
I presume so.
Yeah, people would just see it. Like, yeah.
And she was like, whatever. And it was so funny. She was like, oh, and they can do whatever they want to me, whatever I consent to. I'm like, what are you even talking about? Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. What you're kind of fetishizing there is like sexual assault and rape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't try and start saying, oh, whatever I consent to. Like, don't try and be like, oh yeah, this is going to be all like on the up and up. You're literally like doing bloody sexual trafficking type fetishes and like locking someone up in your dungeon.
Yeah.
Like type vibes. And then, that's what got OnlyFans
Okay.
taken away. That's when OnlyFans was like, no, you're not doing this on our platform.
Yeah.
And then, which I found quite funny because her videographer were like, when are OnlyFans gonna understand you're a porn website? That's what's on, like, your porn website. Stop trying to be something you're not. I'm like, brother, this is many levels above porn.
That's like them like site like eFucks or sites like that's on them sites.
That's one of them sites where you're just gonna get viruses.
Yeah,
that's dark web type sites.
Literally.
Man. It's like, man, your porn website, man. So acting like you're. It's like, yeah, if you just do straight up porn on there, they'll be fine. She would be fine. Jesus. But she was saying she still wants to do it because she doesn't want to be made a liar. But I don't know whether. I'm just like, I don't think that should be legal. I feel like the authority, like, I'm not one of the people call the police, but call the police. Like, that should not be allowed.
That would get, like, I think people would protest about that. Like,
but is it not illegal, indecent exposure or whatever?
That's why I'm not sure it would be like.
I think it would be like not public, like middle of Trafalgar Square sort of thing, but it would be like a kind of like a private room or something where she would just be caged up essentially.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
I just, if that happens and if men actually go do, I swear to God,
men will definitely go.
The issue is that they will.
They definitely will go.
So
that's the thing. Like, they spoke to some of the people doing the 1,000 Men thing or whatever. I'm like, you weirdos, you absolute weirdos.
Like, pure degeneracy.
Did they have balaclavas on in the interviews?
Yeah, they had balaclava or they blurred their faces.
Okay.
I'm like, you absolute...
Nah, bro, show your face.
They literally...
Show your face. Own it.
You absolute weirdo. And like, Bunny comes out, like, what are you going to do to me today? Oh, I'm going to do a lot. Brother, please. Oh, my goodness. Just absolute...
Freaks, man.
So bad.
And apparently the mum coming to get the son was real.
It was real.
Apparently, they didn't show it, but Bunny and her team were talking about it afterwards, and apparently it was after he'd already fucked her.
Oh, she was too late.
Apparently,
damn it.
And then, but do you know what her response was? She's like, "Oh, for that we should try and like text him and get him to come back and give him a one-time experience. Like, I'd love to do that for him." I'm like, God. What is wrong with you?
No respect for his mum.
Literally,
no respect for no one. Bro.
No respect for anyone. She's just like literally
living herself.
Literally, she's like, how can we cap it? Like, okay, this moment has gone viral out. This has kind of become the spin-off moment from the 1,000 Men gangbang. How can we now capitalize on that? Oh, we can get him to come back, film another video. Be like, oh, the guy whose mum came and got him.
He came
back for
did
seconds.
That, she might get run up on by some people. I swear to God. I feel like if my child gets called up by this, I might have to do something.
Yeah, like
after I came and got you, and then she called you back, and you first of all you went.
You're dumb for going.
That's what I'm saying.
You get your ass beat for that.
I'm like, hey, me and you are gonna have some serious words.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I assume he's an adult or whatever, but brother.
Yeah, nah.
You went in the first place with you. That's your first mistake. I thought I saved you. I clearly didn't. Don't make another one and go back when she needs to get beat up for calling you back, and then you need to get beat up again for going back. Yeah. It's like
2 people disrespecting me. Nah, it can't happen. Can't happen.
Both of y'all.
But yeah, apparently he was in the room with Bunny. And so the mum came and was like, where's my son? Where's my son? Where's my son? Where's my son? So the videographer guy had to go in and call him out. And then,
my God,
it had already happened. Or whatever. Apparently, this they didn't show anything. They were just talking. So that's what they're talking about. And then she was like, "Yeah, let's bring him back." And I'm just like, "Yeah, that's just gonna be just." If that was my child, I would just be like, I don't know if I can even look you in the eye again.
Literally, you have to disown them. You have to.
Nah, man, please.
Like, I clearly didn't raise you right. You're clearly not my child.
Literally,
this is not what I instilled in you. Like, this is not what I said.
Literally do an exorcism, man, to get that demon out of my child. Like, it's horrible.
I just remembered that I saw something actually recently about her, which was a new thing she was doing, which is potentially probably the most gross thing I've heard of everything she's done. Which was she's sent out a video to say to all men and her subscribers and all that to send in their juices, and she's gonna fill a bath with it and drink it all. So she can bathe in it and drink it. I was like, that's absolutely disgusting.
That is just
salt bait. No, so is it salt burn it?
Yeah, it's all burnt it. No, that's disgusting. Why?
So,
You didn't need to mention that.
I just came, as you said before about the pegging, it just came back to me that I saw it. Now you learned to know as well.
That is vile.
It's so bad. It's like that. There's something wrong. There's something wrong.
Yeah, no, that's not bad.
But that's what I'm saying. I just feel like it's just that sensational, like, what can I do?
Yeah.
That's crazier than the last thing I did.
Yeah, she's got to she's trying to keep herself in everyone's mind. So whenever she does something new, it has to top the last thing.
Yeah.
And also, she's well aware that she's gonna burn, bright and fast.
Yeah.
I'm sure she knows she's not gonna be able to sustain this forever. So she's like, I just need to keep, as long as I can, just keep churning stuff out. She even said in the documentary that she can't go out by herself anymore.
She can't go out by herself because too many people know her.
Because too many people know her, but she knows that she's hated. She's like,
she gets abused.
She gets death. She's like, I get death threats every day on like social media and whatnot. And she's literally saying that she's terrified that she's like, I feel like one of these women are gonna acid attack me. She's like, I feel like they'll be spiteful enough to like throw acid on me and try and ruin my features and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I can't do my work anymore.
She's worried about acid attacks.
She's right. She was worried about harm in general, but she's like,
that's the main thing. That's because that'll ruin her being able to work. Basically,
you get stabbed. If you survive, you're out for I don't know, 6 months if that.
Yeah,
get acid attacked and you're a porn star, and like you've got scars, burns and scars on your face. It does change your life quite dramatically.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why she's scared about that specifically.
But the extremities of her porn, I feel like regardless, she's probably still going to be able to do whatever she's doing.
She could do whatever she likes. No one cares.
Yeah.
The guys that
clearly do not care.
Clearing up do not care.
Yeah.
It does not matter. Like one iota.
Literally.
I don't think. But at this point, anyway. But yeah, so she doesn't go out by herself anymore. She like literally in the documentary, she's like, for like the last 6 months, I don't think I've gone anywhere by myself. Like so the videographer guy lives with her.
Yeah.
And then like if she wants to go anywhere, like they go together. And then generally when they're doing bigger things, they're rolling in a group of people.
Yeah.
She's like, even if I want to just go for a walk, like I have to ask someone to come with me. I'm just
all for money.
terrified.
Literally.
All for money.
This is the thing. And the mum's like, for £1 million. I'm like, brother, I'm
fear for the safety. Feel for your life.
Yeah.
Just for money.
I can't leave the house without security because just for money.
And the thing is, though, she's still egging it on in the sense of she still posts like videos of like, oh, married men, like your husband, or whatever. So she's like riding up the people who are opposed to it. But her thing is that, I know who my target audience is, so I know that this sort of stuff. She's like, I don't care who I piss off because I know my target audience will like it. And I'm just like, that's just such a
backwards way of thinking.
Especially if you're already in a position where you're scared.
Yeah,
someone's going to try and harm you.
Yeah, you're scared to leave the house, but then at the same time, you're like, well, I have to keep riling them up because otherwise they'll forget about me.
At some point, someone will be pissed off enough and they will not care that you're with other people.
Yeah.
They will just come for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that literally, people will attack the other people as well. Yeah. How many people can you be with that's going to keep you safe? If multiple people come, then what are you going to do? But then she's at the point now where...
I feel like she's at the point now where she's got money to roll around. She's probably got security. Like when we say people with her, it's probably security.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is she's at the point now where if she is that fearful, she can change her whole image. Like she obviously she'll lose a lot of fame and stuff because the extremeness of everything is what's giving her the platform, but she's got the platform now. If she just went to doing mundane, like
she
regular,
can make consistent money very easily.
Regular porn, or just create her own site. OnlyFans ban me. I'm creating my own thing now. Like, come and join me. People will join her, and then that's the way of her to make money quite easily.
Start a network.
Yeah, so she could
people underneath her.
Yeah, she could quite easily make something that's not going to cause.
That's true. There's that whole thing with like these other girls that she got to do the gangbang thing. She could literally have started her own streaming website.
Yeah,
like, join my Join my platform.
Yeah.
Instead of coming and doing this gangbang, leave OnlyFans, come do your shit over here.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
And you just take a cut.
And that's it. And then she can now be like, well, I'm not doing that anymore. I had made some mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Not that we're saying that she should do that. We're just trying to we're just spitballing. Like we're not literally like promoting.
Yeah, this isn't advice.
That Bonnie Blue or anyone should be doing any of this. We're just kind of discussing,
something a little more sensible.
Yeah. Just we're trying to pull her back from the absolute pits of hell that she's in. Like, so we're not saying that this is ideal or good, but we're just trying to.
She needs to step away from what she is doing.
Just trying to rein it in step by like little steps, baby steps.
Yeah.
Like, man. But yeah, so that was that. Obviously, you mentioned Lily Phillips's backdoor challenge.
Yeah.
Does anyone know if that's happened yet?
I think it did a while ago. Yeah.
Definitely.
What is that? I
didn't create that much buzz.
Nah, it was. I think it was like 300 men, or because how many did she do initially? Lily was 5. Was it 500 or 100?
It was 100.
It was 100. Yes, I think then she said she was going to do 50 men or 300 men, one or the other, in the back door. Because the front door obviously done its job already.
Wreck one side, wreck the other side.
Yeah. And then so she'd be the first one to do that, because obviously she's not going to do 1,000.
Why would you want to be known for that? Like, I want to get my name. I want to get a record.
Money.
I know, but I hate it. I don't understand.
It's so bad.
It's so annoying. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, and I'm just wondering how many kids do these people have out there? Like, in terms of not biological children. I mean, how many people are they inspiring?
Well, that's when she did the backdoor challenge. She had, I think, a girl with her in it as well, who was never done this before. Like
literally the Bonnie B type thing.
Yeah. So I've never done this before, and then I think she had to have surgery after because she was damaged downstairs. So she had to have surgery, and then I've seen tweets like where she said that I'm almost recovered now and I'm ready to get back into it. And so I think they have a lot of kids, and they're also bringing these kids through with them and stuff now as well.
That's the thing. I just feel like there's someone, or probably many someones, who are doing similar type videos and challenges and getting like nowhere near traction. That's the scary part, because for them, they're just not they're not getting anything. They're doing foolishness as well. 100% there's people out there doing that, because they're like, oh shit, Bunny Blue, Lily Phillips, etc. Like, they're going crazy and on with this sort of stuff.
Yeah, this is the way to do it, and it's just not getting anything.
Oh dear, what a world. But this is why I'm barely on Twitter nowadays. I'm barely on, almost never on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, Twitter is a cesspit, and my Twitter is mostly football, which is, again, even that is getting to me because there's just too much of it, like transfer news, which is not going to happen, all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, even that, I'm like, I'm sick of it. But yeah, for the stuff some of the stuff I do see, I'm just like, I wish I hadn't seen this. I wish I hadn't seen this. Nope, don't want to see that. Nope. Just, yeah, that's what Twitter's like most of the time. And yeah, Instagram, I never use. Instagram's probably a safer bet because their rules are a lot tighter. But yeah, I just don't use Instagram.
Get back on Facebook.
That's also what they sorry to go back to the documentary again, but that's according to Bonnie Blue and her team. They feel like Instagram's going to be a porn site in 10 years, because they're like, everything's going to be porn. Porn just sex makes the world go round. Blah blah blah. I'm like, this is what I'm saying. These people are just porn brains.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all they see.
That's all they see. So they're like, oh yeah, Instagram, 10 years. Yeah, that's going to be like they're just going to realize that OnlyFans and whatnot is taking all the money away and blah blah blah, and they're gonna have to try and compete with like your own friends and stuff, so they're gonna start doing porn as well. And I'm like, if you think
drives away users.
Yeah.
That's not gonna bring in new users. That's gonna drive away users.
Literally, I'm like, if you think that Instagram, the app that people use basically 24/7 almost, or certain people are just addicted to this app 24/7, is worried about OnlyFans stealing their customer base, I think you got another thing coming.
Literally
tapped. Finished.
So yeah, that was that. But anyway, we kind of been doing the watch list. The watch list. But let's just kind of finish it off if anyone else has got anything else to add. So yeah, I watched all of Cobra Kai, Bonnie Blue documentary. Still watching Squid Game season 3. I haven't finished that yet.
What episode are you on?
Like 4 or 5, almost there.
Almost finished. Have you watched it, Cam?
No. Not started it yet.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood still there as well.
You haven't finished that yet?
No. What else I watched? I've been watching this WWE Unreal show.
I heard it's decent.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nothing special.
It's like, I mean, it's an entertaining watch. If you like wrestling, it's an entertaining watch. I'll say that. But yeah, it's not anything. It's not like, oh, you have to watch this.
Yeah.
And what else? I think that's it.
Okay. I'll go next then. So I've watched a few things, to be fair. So I've been struggling for what to watch, I guess, because I'm working from home again. So I've been kind of watching things again.
Burning through.
Yeah. So I watched a couple of Ninja Camel again. So I got to episode 5 now, I think, or 4. So a bit further than before. I watched some of the Go-Go Loser Ranger season 2, which, yeah, it's good. I like it. It's not as good as season 1, but I like it. I've been watching Ironheart, which I think is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I quite enjoy it. Watched something called F, Marry, Kill, which was interesting. Basically about this
game.
Yeah, but it's like, so basically there's a person who's a murderer. Like it's
so it's real life. Fuck, Marry, Kill. Damn.
Well, no, it's not, but it's but it's so they play the game with this girl who's basically finds herself in a Tinder date triangle where she's dating 3 guys off Tinder, and then they're like, oh my god, you're gonna fuck, marry, kill, and then that's when she's like, who would you fuck, who would you marry, kill? But there's this like serial killer on the loose sort of thing who's killing people who's online dating, and then she finds herself in that situation, and then they're kind of like, oh my god, this guy might be the killer, the serial killer. Oh no, it might be this guy. And then she's then using the fuck, marry, kill thing as like, all right, he's definitely a killer. Kill him. Oh, he's just weird. Kill him. So,
shame.
Yeah, it was quite funny though. I quite enjoyed it.
That reminds me of that movie I wanted to watch, where you know the one where she's on the date, and then she's getting like airdrop shit.
Oh, Drop.
Yeah. I wanted to watch that.
That movie was very good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, you should watch it. It was quite good.
I need to tap in. Hopefully, it comes on when it's streaming or something. So.
Yeah.
Like I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks a bit."
It was juicy. Yeah, it was good. I thought the ending was a bit over the top, but it was I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good story. And then I watched Happy Gilmore 2, which I thought was quite funny. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be really bad. I watched Bel Air, as I finished that now. Thunderbolts, I watched that now finally, which I thought was decent actually. Quite enjoyed it. I also went cinema and watched Fantastic Four, which wasn't a fan of. I just didn't like anyone. I couldn't bond with the actors. I just didn't enjoy it. I fell asleep for a bit as well,
fell asleep
only for I watched it back online. So I fell asleep for 5 minutes maybe. So it wasn't long. It was, but it was like a kind of crucial bit. So I was like, okay, I missed, but it didn't change the movie for me. It wasn't great. Then I'm watching My Hero Academia Vigilante, which I'm almost finished. Hunter x Hunter, I finished now.
Why is she repping Jamaica so hard? Is she Jamaican?
Surely.
Probably.
I don't know that. She's very American, so.
Jade Cargill? Is that an American Jamaican surname? Cargill?
It could be, but I just thought she was African American.
Yeah.
This is very Jamaican attire. Jade Cargill, born June 3rd, 1992, is an American professional wrestler.
She's American.
Yeah, born in Florida. I was trying to see if her parents or something.
Maybe she's found out about her roots.
She is of Jamaican descent, and her father was a first-generation immigrant from Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Well, I mean, that's still a bit much, but... Okay.
Have you finished Hunter before?
Yeah, I finished it before as well. Yes, I finished it for the second time now. And it's good. Yeah, I just wish that it's not over. I need to see more of what happens, but it's just never going to come back, is it?
It's unlikely. I mean, he barely releases chapters for manga, so
his
there's not much
hurts.
story.
Slam off his back hurts.
There's not much. I mean, he should just write it down. He should
Can't just tell people what to do.
No, his back isn't too much. He's in too much.
Can't think his back's in. And then I watched an old movie called The Last Boy Scout with Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis, which was just a like kind of buddy cop movie. And I watched the Ultimatum Queer Edition. I finished it.
What did you think?
It was good. It was good. It was it was quite messy. But not as messy as I thought it would be. But like
it gets there. Like,
it gets
it's
there.
really just right before they do the switch over, and then like when they're doing the switch over stuff is when it starts to get like actually messy.
Yeah.
But the reunion killed me. Did you watch the reunion?
Yeah.
Episode?
Which bit when Thingy started? Oh, well, he's like, "You're my grandma, man." Yeah.
That Cam, what's it called? One girl is like, so they used to be in a relationship or whatever, and they've broken up, and they're at this reunion now. It's probably like a year or whatever since they've broken up.
Yeah.
And one girl was like, well, my grandma is actually down at the moment. I don't give a fuck that your grandma is
Oh my
dying."
god. Jesus.
She's like, you know what? I actually fucking hate you.
I hate you. So he's like, my granddad was also had cancer, and then she's like, well, yeah, good. And like, and then she just walks out crying, and she's like,
everyone's like, you calm down.
calm down, bloody hell.
Like, no, I know it's good. I fucking hate it. I was like, bloody
That's
hell.
crazy.
Yeah, they were on smoke in that, to be fair. But yeah, it was decent. I thought like, I thought that they were gonna have more smoke for each other, but they just seemed like the ones who like slept with other people and stuff.
They just got over it.
They just got over it, yeah. So I thought they would have more smoke for it, but they just kind of just got over it. There was the one who slept with the person. She's like, I told you, we told each other we love each other. And she's like, I think you misinterpreted what I said. I didn't say it.
Yeah.
So I don't say I love you. I just kind of I have love for you, but yeah, I think you're seeing a bit more than it was.
I was just bullshit. I feel like she was lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
And then she went back to her partner and was like, shit.
I
was
messed
doing
up.
too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
I was doing way too much.
100%.
Had too much dip on my chip.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I finally finished Temptation Island as well, because I was just like, I might as well, while I'm watching reality shows.
Yeah, wait,
The last season,
the one on Netflix.
Yeah, I didn't finish
that.
Nah, I stopped just like maybe like 2 episodes or 1.5 episodes before the coupling bit.
Yeah.
So I just watched it, but there was no reunion, so I was just like,
I don't remember what happened in that. I started watching that so long ago.
yeah, I think I never ended up finishing it for some reason. I kept stopping because I was bored, and I was like, I think once, well, you know, when it gets to the like recoupling and the nice speeches, and I'm just like, oh, it's boring now. I need to just, I want the drama, and that's it.
But what's it called? I just remember my man having the threesome.
Yeah.
That's all I remember from that year. And that's probably all I because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I'm a good Christian man. But
he said it though. He's like, I love threesomes, didn't he?
He did say that. Like, I love, but he like, even when he was like talking to the women around or whatever, it just seemed like he was just trying to create like bonds and whatnot. And then it just, the 2 girls are like, this guy keeps yapping about threesomes. We want to see if he's going to back his shot. And so they just ambushed it. Or
they just walked into his shower.
They went into his shower. And he was just there at the door, looking out the door at the camera.
And then just like, yeah, okay.
He was looking at the camera for time as well. He's like, shit.
And he was looking at, and he was at the door just looking at them as well. It's like, they just closed the door. He made the choice.
Yeah. And then he's like, I know I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He gave me clarity on what I needed.
Yeah, I don't need that anymore. It made me realize that I don't need the threesomes anymore. So, oh my God, my dude.
But yeah, I finally finished that as well, just because, I was like, I finished, I might as well finish this one while I'm at it, clear out my list. So yeah, that's me.
Have you said all yours already?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the only extra thing that I haven't mentioned is Sakamoto Days. Watched the full first season of that. Very good show. Very enjoyable.
Yeah, good stuff. All right then. Yeah, unless anyone's got any final words, I think we can wrap it up. Pretty decently short episode, but I think that's quite good.
No, nothing else from me.
Nothing to say.
All right then. I mean, Jade is definitely winning this match. She's just for the whole coming out in the country flag. Like, she's going to be first black champion since Kofi Kingston. First Jamaican champion since Kofi Kingston, sorry.
Was Kofi Jamaican when he won it?
Not the main championship, but I'm sure he won some
yeah, he would have won something when he was Jamaican,
Intercontinental championship or
What do you mean
something.
when he was Jamaican?
When he's Jamaican, Kofi Kingston.
What do you mean when he was Jamaican?
When he was like, yeah, man.
When he was
Kofi
Jamaican,
from
Kofi
Jamaica.
Kingston.
Kofi Kingston. Yeah, he used to have a Jamaican accent, and then he was being billed from Kingston, Jamaica, and then at some point it switched to being from Ghana, and he started talking in an American accent,
Yeah.
like, in his normal accent. But like when he debuted, he was like, "Yeah, I'm Kofi
Where's he actually
Kingston."
from?
Ghana.
Ghana.
Like,
Kofi.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
Kofi.
don't know, but he could be Jamaican still.
No,
True.
true. Yeah, no, he's actually Kofi. He's actually from Ghana, but then they built him as Jamaican for some reason.
Because he had locks.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
That's literally the only reason. They saw this black man with locks and were like, Jamaican.
Yeah.
And so he was
Ghana wasn't as fancy.
he came out to reggae music.
Yeah, SOS.
Hear them shouting.
The banger though.
It's a big tune. Yeah, and then just dropped it, and then they've joked about it. Like
Triple H.
He was doing a promo with like Triple H and that, and then like, you know how wrestling promos go, very intense or whatever. And Triple H was like, "Let me ask you a question. Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican?"
All of them are just like looking around like, what?
Yeah. And then the New Day Time Machine segment where they go back and he comes out and starts talking to Jamaican accent. Do you remember that?
I don't think I saw that properly. I feel like
that was a funny. There was when the New Day were just stupid.
Yeah,
it was a funny episode. I think it was like Raw. They did the New Day Time Machine thing where they were trying to go. I can't remember what they were trying to go back in time to do, but they had like this time machine thing and they were trying to go back in time. And then they went too far back. They went back to when Kofi was Jamaican. Like they did a costume change.
I think I remember.
The tracksuit with the Jamaican flag, everything. And then he started doing.
I didn't know he had the accent as well, though.
That's
so funny.
And they're like, "No, we've gone too far back. Kofi's Jamaican again. Let's go back in the time machine." But yeah,
Did he remember that they had to go back forwards? Was he talking in Jamaican accent and had forgotten that he time traveled back to there, or?
I think Xavier and Big E were just like, "No, we're going to act too much." Like pushed him back in. Like, yeah, I think he had to sell the bit.
His Jamaican accent just came because that's how he sounded back then, you know.
I know he wasn't talking. He was literally doing his Kofi Kingston 2000 whatever, like gimmick. He wasn't talking about the time machine. He was like, you know, I don't know. I don't even remember what he was saying. Kofi Kingston, boom, 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 SOS, this sort of stuff. Like, and then I think Woods and Big E were being like the straight men, being like, "Oh shit, now we got too far." Pushing back in. But anyway, yes, we are out of here for another 2 weeks. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias at the 5 Letters Podcast, and we will catch you in 2 weeks' time for episode 127. Peace. The 5 Letters Podcast.